You know, I forgot to make sure you guys can hear that. So let's see how crazy you guys might think I am. You can hear it. You can hear it. Yeah, it's a little quiet, isn't it? Let's turn it up a little bit. I'm joking. All right, let's go right about... I think that's about good. I think that's good. Blue Jay, graduating high school in 8 days. Congratulations. That's exciting. Welcome back, everybody. Let's have a little sip out of our...
Kevin Bubbles balloon refrigerator, Jim and Mata.
I miss Kevin very much. We got back last night. I was so happy. He did a lot of yelling at me for being gone so long. We are back from our trip. It's been a long time. Welcome back, everybody. We have a good stream ahead of us. We have obviously going to be jumping into Hermitcraft. Duh. And we have some show and tell to do. And then we went to a farmer's market. And we got some new types of beef jerky here to try. And one of them I'm going to try at the end of the stream. And why, do you ask? Well, it may or may not be called Devil's Breath. And it says eat at your own risk. So I don't want to have it halfway through the stream or early on and be like, that's and then have to run. So that's going to be an end of the stream thing, but I haven't opened up any of these. All right. So here's what we got. We have mesquite, and we'll go over it again later too. Garlic and pepper beef jerky. We have the Devil's Breath, and we have teriyaki. So excited about that. We're going to get to that. We got pictures, and we have one pretty special video that I'm excited to show you guys. Right? But that's going to be later in the stream. For now, let's welcome back all you beautiful people. Right? Mosul Bop. Guys, have you ever heard of Mosul Bop? Am I spelling that right? B-O-P, Bop. Right? 79 months. Also, world-class mod. 79 months, Mosul Bop. Monarch's fan with the 24 months. Desk with the 38 months. Meggie, 13 months. Wild Weasel, 6 months. Pyro Billy with the 6 months. Emily White's 3 months. Mama Nami. Well, the Baker's Dozen with the 13 months. Pumpkin and Spice. Oh, wait, no. Pumpkin Spice Pie. Huh. We should unpack that. How did it's pumpkin spice pie, and I said pumpkin and spice. That's messing up on all sorts of levels. God Some of the 50 months. Cheese Girl 21 months. We also have Odysseus with the 26 months. Shooting Star with a new Prime sub. Welcome to the Skiz family, Shooting Star. Liz U Splash with the 11 months. Wild Weasel gifting out those 5 subs. I know you guys got those butter bombs rolling for Wild Weasel. Amazing. Thank you for that, Wild Weasel. Vivalox with the 43 months. Big Bataboom with the 41 months. Says, what's popping? Missed you. I've been binging the Gigs playlist on the VOD channel. That's awesome. Listen. Just listen. Okay? Listen to me. That was a terrible, terrible angle I just did. I saw it on the monitor. We were all there for it. I can't promise anything, but Gigs has been talking a little bit. Gigs has been talking. Okay? So, that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. KC Blog, 14 months. Hollowed Animations with the 8 months. We got Blue Jay Flies with the 100 biddies. Wolf with the 8 months. Bradley Game, 22 months. And then Schlappe Stu with the 26 months. The Tank the Frank, 47 months. Goodness gracious. POB, thank you very much for that. Cyril Map with the 40 months. We did have fun on the East Coast. I hope all the best for your daughter now that college is done. Yes, that's where I've been, right? My daughter graduated college. I now am the proud father of a college graduate. That's where I've been. We had to move her out. We got stories. It's going to be a night. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you guys, okay? Come here. Come here. This stream is going to be a little cathartic for me, right? Because it's been a big deal. Goob is now a college graduate. She's downstairs right now, taking a very much deserved day off. She's down there crocheting. We just had lunch together. It was amazing. It was amazing. Zara Bopham with the 25 months. Cyril Map 40 months. Magellan. I love that because when I hear Magellan, I always think, what movie am I thinking of when I hear the word Magellan? Go. Who can tell me what movie comes to mind when I hear the word Magellan? I'm going to see. Somebody's got this. Not 1492. Not MacGruber. What's up, Friends Squad? It's not the Truman Show, not Die Hard. Somebody's going to get it. This is going to be not Ghostbusters. Not Bill and Ted. This is such an unfair one. Thank you. Pups picked out this shirt. Not super bad. Nobody's going to get it. I'm just going to tell you guys because if I wait long enough, you will get it, I'm sure. But yeah, Magellan. Is it? And tell me if I'm wrong here. Not Napoleon Dynamite, but I always think of Tommy Boy, right? Because doesn't David Spade's character throw out some shade? Doesn't he throw some shade at Chris Farley for that? I never watched Widow's Bay. That was not my suggestion. I don't know what that is. You know what I mean? First Kids stream. Welcome on in. King Fuzzball, 27 months. Snooze and Susan with the 54 months. Witherwing, 62. Baby Blue with the 15. And, okay, I'm going to see if I can pronounce this right. Well, first of all, Kendrick, 34 months. But you also have somebody here with 18 months. 18 months. I'm going to see if I can get the, and maybe I've done this before and I forgot, but it's spelled like this. NY4RL4TH0TEP. What does that say? Narrow Forthotep. Crushed it. 18 months. Ebony with the 53 months. How are you, Ebony? That Betty watched Pluribus on my recommendation. It was great. Yes, it is. Guys, another 5 gifted subs from Steven Runs Wild. Let's get those Buddy Bobs rolling. Oh my God, it's the Hold Me Buddy song. Hold me buddy and hold me buddy, hold me buddy and hold me buddy and hold me buddy, hold me buddy. Global Rhino, 50 months. Unbelievable. I should probably switch to this screen here, and because we want to pop onto the server, we actually have something that we got to get working on today. Guys, guess what you're here for? Guess what you're going to witness with your face balls. Okay. Now, why am I here? Well, that's because I may or may not have been in the middle of recording something. It's an ad. Recording an ad for something. Mama Jules, thank you for that. 8 months. Home buddy, and home buddy. Oh, also, and I'll probably say this in my episode, I am no longer, it's official. I'm not allowed to, I can't go to my other storage room. You guys hear me? I can't go to it. I can't go to my other storage room anymore. Over there, the one I keep in Tango's Mountain that I built. It's official. We're not allowed in anymore. Okay? We're not allowed in. Stormageddon with the $50. Yeah, baby! But you guys are going to hear in like 10 minutes because you guys are amazing. It says, Skiz, your home. Started watching Ted Lasso because of you. Loving it. Congrats to your daughter. Stormageddon, thank you very much for that. Goodness gracious. Well, cheers to Stormageddon. Check this out. Oh. But he also needs your help still. Yeah. You know what, Bob? I'm honestly thinking about that. Like I'm so super like, I want, I can't go in there anymore. It's official, but I want him to know I'm available to help if he needs help. Because it's me. If I see anything that would give me an edge, I'm not going to remember anyways. Also, Mr. Brevy says, hey, buddy, Bob, thank you for the boost here. Hey, buddy, welcome back. Hope having your daughter back has been a feeling of relief. Here's a riddle to get you back in the swing of things. All right, here we go. Not looking at chat. Here we go. They can be harbored, but few hold water. You can nurse them, but only by holding them against someone else. You can carry them, but not with your arms. You can bury them, but not in the earth. Huh? All right, let me see. They can be harbored, but few hold water. You can nurse them, but only... I'm sorry, as soon as you can nurse them, my brain just went one track, so forgive me. You can nurse them, but only holding them against someone else, you can carry them, but not with you. All right, what is it? I don't know what it is. Is it a grudge? Well, I was going to say a grudge, but the water thing threw me. I was going to say emotions or grudge, but the water thing threw me. What is it? It's grudges. See, Mr. Brubby says it's grudges. But what do you do if you hold water with it? What? The water thing threw me. It threw me. You can... Yeah, but the water... Wait. But wait, here's... you can... But few hold water. Like some grudges hold water. Very good. Very good. Who's on the server, I wonder? Paralysis, Papa K, and then other people just sitting there. You know what I wonder, dude? Can you AFK on a ghast, a happy ghast? Like long enough for your name to go gray? I don't know stuff. All right, so here's the deal. You think I would have lived through that? I want to see if I would have lived through that. All right, let's find out. Let's find out together. Whoops. Where are you at? Okay, ready? We're going to find out together here. Will I live through this? All right. Lavender Fox giving out those 5 subs. You're amazing. Thank you, Lavender Fox. Buddy Bomb's rolling. Oh, Scar's talking to Cleaver. Okay, got it. Ready? Let's see. You think I'm going to die? Ready? And check this out. I think I'm going to live. Dang it! Wait, was my heart's already low? Why'd you guys let me do that? Gosh dang it. I thought my shoes were better than that. Now I lost all that XP. All right, that's my bad. I should have known better. I didn't think I was far enough. Is it because I didn't... What? I don't get it. I didn't think that was as far as the dibble drop. No. Check this out. What's up? I'm gonna go sleep. Get rid of this darkness. Was I missing? Any C team plans coming up? You betcha. I do have some. To be honest, there's a chance that tomorrow's stream might be digging into the science of something I want to do. We're going to see. We're going to see with our face on that one. Selena Athena gifting out those 2 subs. Quarter Stain with the 8 months says, glad you're back. I've missed you. Hope you're feeling lighter and happier with your daughter close by. I am. Swing, swing. What does the rest of this say? I learned about a movie I think you'd enjoy. Let me know if you've seen it. It's called Whiplash. Yes, I've seen Whiplash. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't even need to read the rest of it. I know exactly what Whiplash is. And that is a movie, guys, that I took my sweet time to watch. Meaning I didn't watch it for years. And the reason is because, you guys know I'm a drummer. I was a little bit worried about a little bit of PTSD. I'm just going to leave it at that. Now, I will say this. I really enjoyed the movie. I think Miles Teller was awesome in it. And somebody set me straight here? Who was the teacher? Who played the teacher? Because he was amazing. Stout Mantle gifting out those 5 subs. Thank you, Stout Mantle. Buddy Bomb's rolling for Stout Mantle. Guys, is there a hype train going on? Because I can't tell. Feels like there is. Because you guys have been amazing. White chicken! An unfair advantage you would get from helping Tango would bring you from way last place to a competitive last place. Hey! Facts. Tink, how are you? Here's a good laugh for you. I just got my coworker with the packing tape across the door break. That's good. That's good. I love it. J.K. Simmons. So that dude is amazing, right? So in the movie Whiplash, if you don't know what it is, Miles Teller plays the drummer. J.K. Simmons, am I saying that right? Plays the teacher, and he's basically an abusive teacher, but, you know, the story is he's that way to bring the best out of you. Anyways, it is a good movie, but I honestly, Simmons, his performance is so outrageously good that to me, that's what the whole movie was about. It was so good. I smell toast. How are you? 13 months. All right, we got to repair our wingy. While we do, let's see how much we can repair it with just the residual. That's amazing. And we're getting XP. Guys, that's amazing. That's just the residual. Look at this. I'm like an XP hobo. There we go. I'm excited, guys. Stick around for this stream because we got pictures, we got videos. One video featuring a very special lady. You'll see later. It'll be Super Dupe Pooper Scoop. Oh, my sword. Yeah. All right. You're right. Let's see if I can time this right. The answer is a resounding no. I'm going to try one more time. Okay. Since we have time for this. You ready? All right. One more time. One more try. Just one more. Hup. All right. Not bad. Timing on that chat read. Hey, stupid jerk! He hides in the corner. I love it.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, man, how are you?
Welcome back.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
What's going on?
I am gonna go repair my sword, and then my friend, I got some digging to do.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to be starting Ego today. They're all going to be there to see the beginning of Ego.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to say hi.
Well, hi. They need to put...
Hi.
Bill Gates, are you listening? You need to put hugs in Minecraft. There, I said it.
They got these. Celebrate. Skiz is back.
Hey, woo!
That's something.
I'll tell you, your hallway is giving me width envy.
Oh.
I think I'm going to have to expand mine.
Yeah.
We agreed, by the way.
With the
We signed a
jumpers.
blood pact. We did a pinky promise on
But
the
then
dimensions.
I was like, ow, ow, ow. I had a headache, so I had to expand.
Why don't you? It's because of the hair, dude. Because your hair pops up.
Yeah.
This is nice.
I tried
So.
to make myself look taller by spiking it.
That's how you get on all the
Life
rides
hack.
at the.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, hey, if you got a second before you go repair your sword, I got a question for you, but we got to go outside.
What snoogans it?
You want to go out and around? Here, let's go your way. Teach me your way out.
Okay,
'Cause I don't know it.
you got to go like this.
My head. Secret door. Love
Yep, and then just push forward, and out you
it.
go.
And then, whoa. Okay. And then.
And then, oh, wait.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
This is the screen door, dude.
Why is this there?
Well, because I just built it, man, and this is the real security door, but over here is the screen
Yeah.
door.
Real secure, buddy. Real secure. Oh, so this is what I wanted to ask. I'm starting to do some terraining, and I was cutting down all the trees, and then I started getting close to your base, and then I was going to cut down these trees, and I realized, well, those are kind of your trees. I probably shouldn't do that.
Well,
So anything like past this little waterfall, I tried to leave.
these are
work
not
for you. That good?
These are all original generation, so I have no qualms cutting these guys down.
Oh, okay. I mean, up to you. It's on your side of the
It
waterfall,
is.
but there won't be any trees on my land other than the dead ones that I make custom. So
Yeah. This, it looks like this is the divider because it kind of was the original one, but really it's the waterfall.
cool, perfect. Yeah, you can see if you look down, you can see where I've got the pale moss. I kind of stopped.
Yeah.
Covering all that. So I
It's
just wanted to
looking
make
good,
sure I wasn't
dude.
encroaching too much. Oh, thanks. This is all going to get filled in with lots of pale moss. Probably tomorrow. Probably my stream tomorrow. I'll just be filling in pale moss.
I like your design here. What you did. This is.
All I did so far was just put the edges of the.
No, I know that, but the like the gradient and like just sort of like the aggressiveness and the lack of aggressiveness, it's like you got a good eye for it. That looks good, man. I have a hard time doing that. I'm like so lost in the weeds when I'm doing it. You know what I mean? I have to keep zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, and I just get. I don't know. I like what I did, but I really like what you did here, bro. Looks good.
Thanks. More work to go. Did you see my dead tree? Probably not, because it blends in with the landscape. Come in front. Come in front.
Let's have a look. I'm in the body, dum dum. I'm in the body. Woo!
I've been working on this dried up river as well.
Woo!
What do you think?
This is
What do you think?
nice.
Thank you.
This
Thank
is
you.
nice, homie, buddy.
Did a little work on this on stream yesterday and a little bit after. And then over here in the corner is a dead tree. Tango's mountain killed it. All my stuff down here.
Oh, you're right. It absolutely blends in, dude.
It blends in. Yeah. So Pearl gave me some ideas. I'm gonna darken up the background behind it, see what pops.
I
But-
like it.
Yeah, Tango's got a virus coming down from the mountain, killed all my land.
What a jerk.
I know. I don't know what he's got going on in that mountain, but it's bad for us.
Yeah.
Best do something, protect your land. You might need to put like a firewall up, a virus wall of some sort.
I'll put some sort of levee up to block the madness.
You might need like an express VPN levy to block the viruses from. I don't know. I tried.
You know
I
what?
tried.
Hey, I'm going to use that. Okay? Maybe not on the next one, but maybe on the one after that. I might use that. That's actually pretty good. Unless you were planning to. Dude,
No,
we should talk. I bet you there's like a cross awesomeness that we could do.
We could do that. We could do that.
Yeah.
When you look over and mine's been infected and you got to protect your land and be like,
Yeah.
I trust ExpressVPN to keep that virus out.
Yeah. I like it. All right.
Anyway, this is what I've been working on. I got a lot more going on. You can see I've been playing around with little bits and bobs.
Yeah, and that's something I still need to do on mine. Like I did, basically mine was going to be done in like 2 stages. One was the original molding, and then the next one was the detailed molding, and then the third stage really is going to be like the detailing, like boulders and stuff like that. And so that's something I just
got the
haven't
same
gotten
plan.
to.
We got the same plan.
Even
Exactly
your
the same
beams
plan.
are gray.
Oh, I don't know how intentional that was, but yeah.
That was not intentional. It sure seems like.
Well,
it
I
is.
mean, I probably just used whatever glass was on me, and I've always had gray glass, so.
Yeah.
But that works
I'm
out. Gotta do what?
I gotta turn down something.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
audio issues, huh?
Yeah, the wave got silly. Okay. Anyway,
Did you do the wiggle? The Skizzle Man wiggle and
people?
in New York like you're supposed to?
Pups and I did the wiggle, the jiggle wiggle Skizzle Man in several locations, including but not limited to. Where did we do it? Oh, we did it at the top of the One World Trade Center. And
Nice.
we did it. We did it in Times Square. And
Nice.
we also did it in front of the truck that was picking up my daughter's car to bring it home. Which will be here tomorrow, which is exciting.
Oh, nice. Nice. All right. Send those clips to Jono yet?
Not yet. I actually meant to like yesterday, but there was one more place we wanted to do it, but we just didn't pull it off. And so now I got to send. I want to send all those clips to Jono.
Yeah. Good. You should. All right, I'll let you go. I just wanted to pop in and say
No!
hi. I know you're catching up with your chat and stuff. I don't want to take time away from them. They
Yeah,
miss
but my
you too.
buddy.
Yeah, we'll see each other again this week. We got a few things planned.
It's always work.
So
It's
it'll
always
be
work.
all right. It is always.
We
work.
never hang out for fun,
know.
everybody.
No. We're gonna have to get you to join hockey so that we can hang out outside of work. Like that's how me and Tango finally have like a real friendship now.
No, you guys have always had a real friendship. It's just deeper.
I know, but it's always revolved around content creation and work for the most part.
How'd your
So-
second game go?
Pretty good. I fell 4 times.
Hey man, I probably fell 4 times that day, and I had
I fell 4 times and I was offsides twice, and I smacked my helmet because I was so mad at myself for being offsides, and I broke the rivet or whatever it's called, the little button you pin the chin strap to.
You smacked
got
your
a
helmet
repair
so
kit.
hard you broke it?
I don't know. I got home and I'm missing the button, and I don't know where it went. So I had to order a repair kit, and it's coming today. So I got to fix my helmet.
That's right.
But it was good. It was good. I had a lot of fun. Tango's really good. He scored like 2 goals that game.
Did he really? Good for him.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He's pretty darn good.
I'm excited to hear about your first goal. It's coming, dude.
I hope so. I hope so. But
It's
having
coming.
fun.
100%. Here's how it's going to play out, everybody. When it happens, when he gets his first goal, then what's going to end up happening is he's going to be able to identify this, like a certain strength that he has specifically in that goal and how to replicate that. And you're just going to be unstoppable, dude. That's what's going to happen. Nooch. You heard it here, folks. Watch what happens. That first goal is going to, that's going to break the levee. You're going to understand what you did in that moment.
Or break my leg, because I'll fall immediately after. And
A little column A, a little column B. We'll have to see how that plays out.
I've been going in the morning, not every morning, but I've been going in the morning, just working on stopping still. It's still hard to stop.
How often are you going on your own? Because that's amazing.
Just like once a week I'll go on my own.
Good for you, dude.
I gotta
Where do
go
you
really
go?
early.
Oh, wait,
before
don't tell me. Tell me
all the
offline.
people come.
Tell me offline where you like. Give me in Discord. Tell me where you're going.
Yeah, it's probably where you think, but yeah.
I don't know because I
Tango
don't.
and I are going. We're gonna go. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see.
Nice. That's awesome.
We were supposed to go today, but he bailed on me. That's okay. It's fine.
Did you go?
No, I decided 3 days in a row wasn't super necessary. So
Well, I have stories for people about New York, and I got I tell you, I got my steps in yesterday. Wait till you hear that story. Everybody.
oh, good.
Yeah.
Good,
But I did.
good.
Hey, I got back last night, dude. Last night, and I got to the gym bright and early this morning. I'm back at it, dude.
Nice, man. Didn't miss a beat.
Early. Didn't miss a beat, man. Well, the thing is, I've been gone for like 13 days or whatever. I don't even know what it is, but it's been nuts. And so I got back and I'm like, if I can go right away, like instantly, because here's what I knew my stupid brain was going to do. Okay. If I didn't go today, I'd have been like, okay, I'm just going to wait until Monday. What's the point in waiting? You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm just going right away. Right away, baby. So I went at like 6:15 snoogans. Feel good.
There you go. You're gonna be sore, probably.
I'm
Right?
sure I will.
Take a week off. It's
Well-
like first day blues all over again.
Well, I'll tell you, dude. Okay. And by the way, chat, you guys are amazing. We're going to catch up with you putting on the fritz. Whenever you take breaks like this, dude, you come back, and if you take just the right amount of break, if you take too long of a break, you come back feeling weaker. If you take the right amount of break, you come back feeling way stronger, dude. And I was lifting a little bit more than I anticipated. And I'm like, what is going on? And I think that's just everything.
Yeah, you gave your muscles a chance to heal, and when they
Yeah.
heal, they get stronger. Yeah,
Yeah,
and they tore them down again.
that's right.
Yeah, you're gonna be sore. You're gonna be sore. How come my gas is roaming freely? I thought I had him tied up. What
Because, man, he's a free spirit, man. Don't let him tell you what to do.
happened? Okay.
As I write
He
him
can
back.
fly around. He can fly around. He's fine.
Our guys should hang out together more. Talk about bubble stuff.
You have a gas over there?
Yeah. It's my well,
Oh yeah, the replacement.
it's the replacement because
Right.
it was murdered.
Yeah, all your pets are replacements at this point.
I know. And it wasn't even my doing. It was cold blood.
He kind of felt bad about it, I think.
I know he did. And then I put that haunted gas noise inside his hills.
Oh, by the way, did you see the Scar Voodoo device in the shopping district?
The Whack-A-Scar. I flew by it earlier and I'm like, what is this about? So that's something I got to have a peek at.
Dude,
Wow.
Cub hacked it.
I don't even know what that means. I don't know what the Whack-A-Scar is.
Cub hacked it. He figured out a way to bump up the crowdfunding like super fast.
Yeah,
Scar's
see, now
screwed, man.
I was
Scar's in
confused.
big trouble when he comes
I
along.
was, and then now I'm somehow more confused.
Wait, he's on the server now.
Is there a tutorial
on the
or
server.
something? Is there something? Is it?
Go. Yeah, he's got a book in there. Go read it. Actually, Scar's on the server now. You should go test it out.
Okay, I'm gonna check it now.
Yeah, do it.
Let's go see what this is about, everybody. This is something I'm gonna want to capture. We're gonna do this. I'm hearing that there's some sort of whack-a-scar device, and I have no idea what that is. But well, I'm here for it. I don't know what this is. I don't like to do like film bits on stream anymore. I'm trying to take a break from that, so this is unusual for me. But I did see this over here. All right. So what is this? I mean, I'm just going to take a second, and I'd like to talk about how much I really enjoy this font. This is the type of stuff I want to be a lot better at. Look at the way this billboard is all. This is amazing. All right, I don't know what this is. There's his face. Oh man, the homie buddy. Before we dig into this, guys, if you're blue, you don't know where to go to. Why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Fritz, giving out those 10 subs. You're amazing, Fritz. Thank you very much. You guys got those butter bombs going. KC Blog with the 500 biddies says, I gotta go, but hope you have a good stream. That was 12 minutes ago. I probably missed ya. All right, we're gonna enter his face. We enter his face. What is this, like platform 9 3/4? Nooch. Oh, it is. It is. That was a guess. Okay. All right, here we go. 1 diamond, hit Scar for 2 minutes. Wait, what? All right, keep hitting. Hold on. For my own sake, I'm going to do that. What does it say? Keep hitting to sustain the voodoo connection. Okay. 1 diamond, hit Scar for 2 minutes yourself. Stand on the soul sand and drop the cash and hit his head. This guy here. Oh, wait, right. Huh? Stand here and do that? Oh, wait. First time here, read this. Okay, read. What is that over here? Okay, that's never mind. Add diamonds to crowdfunding. Activate ultimate voodoo strike. Subtract diamonds from crowdfunding. I don't know what. Is there a book? There's a book. Okay, there's a. Shut up. All right, here we go. 8 diamonds for 10 minutes. All right, here we go. We're reading. Your friendly neighborhood voodoo store. Got sniped by hot guy. Scar blew up your tunnel bore. Someone snatched your oars. Feeling cheeky? It's mainly this last one here. We have the solution for your needs. Just activate the voodoo device and see Scar get banged into oblivion because that's a Scar thing. He likes to say get banged. I guess I didn't necessarily need to reiterate that. You have 3 wonderful options. Choose wisely. Option number 1, cost 1 diamond. Scar's head will pop up at the target block and you can hit him yourself for 2 minutes to unleash a minor voodoo attack. This is more to tickle him a bit, maybe death. Okay. Pay 8 diamonds to unleash a 10-minute remote voodoo attack. You can go and find Scar and see him suffer. This pretty much is a safe death, most likely multiple. Pick up his items. Okay. Crowdfunding. To activate an unlimited voodoo attack, you can add to or subtract from the fund. See the indicator bar outside for progress. Note, voodoo attack can be deactivated by subtracting from the fund. Okay. I want to be honest and say I didn't understand option 3, but that's a me thing. So I think maybe I can just punch him and hit him enough. What is option 2? Let me important notes. Please don't use the machine with the server restart. Okay, no, that's no problem. All right, let me see this. Pay 8 diamonds to unleash a 10-minute remote voodoo attack. You can go and find Scar and see him suffer. Oh, you mean I hit it and then I go see him. Okay. This is pretty much safe death. Okay, so if he's on, but he's AFK. Where is he? He's over there with Kleebert. Okay. 8 diamonds. That's okay. You know what? You're going to do something. You do it right. Okay. So I'm going to do a little bit of the snoogans and I'm going to take the nooch and put it in the Rick Rack. Option 1 for a test run. Test run. Let's do a test run. We'll do a test run. Okay. So option 1 is, what was it? How many diamonds? 1 or 2? One time. Okay, Scarcetta will pop up on the target block and you can hit him yourself for 2 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to do it. I stand here now. I'm going to do 1 diamond. Where do I put the money? Stand on the soul sand, drop the cash, hit his head. Drop it where? Am I using the sword? All right, where do I? Here? Up.
Why did that scare me? Guys, I'm getting really hurt here. I'm getting real banged here. Sometimes you just got to accept it. It's coming for us all in the end anyway. I'm getting real banged here.
This is great.
You banged me out of existence here.
Why did he say he was going to tickle him? Why did he say he's going to tickle him? I don't understand. He's not AFK anymore.
Guys, I'm getting really hurt here.
This is brilliant.
Why did that scare me?
I'm so happy.
Why did that scare me?
I'm so happy. So
Guys, I'm getting
this should
really
be
hurt
running
here.
out here at this point. Yeah.
I'm getting real banged here.
Okay, I'm gonna go get his stuff. Well, he was over where Kleebert's. I'm going. I'm on my way. Cleo got the stuff. Okay. Oh, that's good stuff. I need food. That's amazing. What an idea. What a fantastic idea.
I think everything else is mine. Hi. Yeah.
Where is that fool?
He'll probably be in the
I thought I saw a stupid little head over here. I knew it. There's that Rumpelstiltskin laugh.
Rumpelstiltskin laugh.
Oh, hey, buddy. It said it was gonna just tickle you. How come you died?
Yeah, it really tickled me. Where is your dumb face? Oh, there he is. Jeez. God.
Skiz.
Hello.
Skiz.
I had to see how that thing worked. I didn't think it would kill you.
Did you go to the meat place?
The meat place?
In New York, the one I told you about. I
don't remember you telling me about a meat place, and now I feel like I've really missed out on something.
The deli with the meat. With the pastrami.
What's the name of it again?
Oh my God, I told you all about it and you sounded so excited and you were going to go do it. Oh, now I'm sad.
I did. I forgot.
Go to the meat place.
The man, Skiz.
I forgot.
Tortured him.
I was busy. I know. I didn't. I used the wrong sword. Oh, he's telling on me. Narc.
So what we're saying is you have a bow there right now, Skiz. For Skiz.
No! Jerk! How is there 0 water anywhere? Oh, there we go. I need food. Hold on. I'm lost. Oh. That was fun. I enjoyed that, and I'm very happy. And the regrets I have are exactly 0. What is it? And okay, Narc. Professor. He knows what that is. 0 regrets. That's right. That was worth it. That was fun. It was really brilliant. Yeah, the sound bites are just fantastic. I'm going home because I need food. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do the 8 diamond option. Honestly, that was the way to go. I enjoyed that. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. I know I saw that last time I was on the server, but I can't get enough. All right, we're going back. We're going back. Ooh, let's go through here. Woo! Do 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 do. Oh, that was unbelievable. Next with the 420 says hockey is for everyone. The professional women's hockey league. What did this say? Playoffs game 4 tomorrow. Ooh, you can watch on YouTube. You know, all I do, dude. Oh, check this out. So the person cutting my hair. What is, first of all, what is wrong with me? The person cutting my hair. This lady used to also play hockey, and she shattered her foot twice, which is just a brutal thing to hear. But I'm really happy for Impulse, because I know that he is absolutely loving this hockey chapter big time. And I'm glad he's doing it. Really, really happy he's doing it. Do. You want to know why, dude? I really hope he's not listening right now. I don't like saying nice things about people when they can hear me. The reason is, so here, in case he's listening, ignore everything I'm about to say, Impulse, because you're stupid and ugly. The reason I'm really happy he's doing this is because everything he does is so business oriented. Even though he has fun with stuff, everything's got to have like a functional, there has to be a functional reason you're doing something. It's never just for pleasure or balance or centering. And I knew that if he did this, then he would find all those things. And I'm happy he's doing it. And I think he's really enjoying it. You know what I mean? All right. What was I doing? Oh, let's go. All right, here's what I want to do, guys. I'm actually I'm going to tell you what the plan is today. I need to get some black concrete. Oh my God. All right, we got to be able to see. We're not going to be in here. This room I'm going to continue to finish, but it's not going to be like really on stream. I mean, there'll be some things, but it's not going to be in the videos. I want to move on. Look at this. I want to move on, and we gotta cut this out. We got to start getting ready for ego, you know? And I really think with my face that ego is going to go to about probably about where these logs are. But we're going to be smarter this time. Believe it or not, we're going to be smarter this time. And this is not part of it. What you're seeing here was a result of just me and Scar having a fun conversation a while ago. We're going to carve this out, but it's going to be organized and flat. And I'm going to have a redstone level. And like, I literally am like, I learned a lot of lessons in the first one. Is essentially what's going the first in Persona, right? I learned a lot of lessons. So now I want to be more organized and going to do this one. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to do it for a little bit, and then we're going to take a break, and I'm going to show you guys pictures and videos and the whole nine. It's going to be glorious. That's what we're going to do. Again, on the Fritz, you're amazing. Outrider, the 27 months. Manuela, 8 months. Gurnt Detley with the 19 months. How are you? Satin Emerald, 57 months. Gongan. Look at Smoony with a new tier 1. Welcome to Skids family. Check this out. Have you seen this Smoony watch? You watch him watch with the eyeballs. Ow. The music just came back. Silence. Can you guys not hear the music? can now. Okay, good. All right, here we go. So this room, it's going to be black carpet on the ground, so there's 0 spawnable spaces. And here's the deal. So this level here is going to essentially, not here, but here, down here. This is essentially where the level is going to be. And then once we have that, we're going to go down even lower for the redstone level. And I'm thinking for my redstone, I'm probably going to give myself another 4 or 5 layers for redstone. You know what I mean? So this is, we're going to carve this out so we can just make the track itself, which will be this level here. So I'm going to, all right, here we go. Ready for Snoogans? Hold on. Before we do Snoogans, let's do this. Let's make sure we have what we need, which is going to be a lot of shulker boxes. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of shulker boxes and stuff, people. Well, we are. And I've got the haste here, so that's good. Mimi with the 20 months. All right, Gongan says, option 1, you hit him. Option 2 is automatic. Option 3 is outside and soft lock scarred. Option 3 just seems mean. Here are the bits to use option 2 and go to. You know what? That was amazing. I guess there's a sword there to use that I probably should not have used my amazing sword. Wait, I'm supposed to be repairing my sword. Where were you guys on that one? Where were you on that one, DS? Name it. Now we're doing cryptic name, like encryption inside of it. I need stuff. Thank you, Mama Skiz, for the ownership. Option 2 would have let you talk to him as he dies. Ah. Yeah, impulse got in the way. Well, let's see here. Let's go. It's Happy Gilmore. That's right. That's right. Where were we on that one, DS? And you gotta do the stair. Where are you on that one, DS? It's like, it is seriously like just one of the most like unnecessary lines ever. It was awesome. All right, let's go. I gotta grab some rockets. And I can do this because I built all of them. Gimme. That's enough. That's enough. All right, let's go repair the sword. And let's get some empty shulkers. And let's get started. And let's talk. We'll do this for a bit. Then we take a break. We do pictures. Do for a bit. Take a break. Show you a good video. Maybe have some little beef jerky. Maybe we work on our neck mobility. Thank you, Fritz. This mountain took me a while, and I'm not allowed to look in it. It's my mountain, and I can't look in it. What kind of logic is that? We got to repair the sword, guys. Has to happen. Oh! Ooh! It's Skiz logic. It is Skiz logic. You were right. I love that you guys got the Happy Gilmore. Think it might take me up on me helping? Yeah. You know what? I'll tell you right now. We'll see. You know, but my fear, my genuine fear is that if Tango takes me up to help out, believe it or not, from a planning session, believe it or not, 2 things are going to happen. Well, let's see. This is really like, is it quantum logic? Really, 2 things are going to happen, but it's either going to be A and B, or it's either going to be A and C or B and C. A is that there's a little bit of progress or it helps the progress. It enhances progress. Okay. B is that it doesn't. But C, which is friendship might be over. And that's what I'm worried about. You know what I mean? So it's either A and C or B and C. So either way, bad stuff. All right, here we go. Let me snoogans this up. Boom, ba-doo, ba-doo. Hey, jerk faces. Nooch. Oh, I gotta take that timer down. Hold on, I forgot to turn that off. Hold on, guys. That is my mistake. Boop. Okay, it is now officially off. Sorry about that. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's off now, Bob. That's my mistake. I forgot to turn that off. That's Impulse and I did a sponsored stream of Foundry not too long ago. That game was a ton of fun. I don't have Mendane. Oh my goodness. Well, I got XP now. Hup. I'm gonna get Mending. I'm a genius. Did you know that? You guys are welcome and graced to be in my presence. I can go buy a book. Did somebody break? Somebody broke my bed. Somebody broke my bed. Somebody broke my bed. Somebody broke my bed. Double it up. After I gave him this award. All right. Hey. 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 I'm going to buy a mending book now. How much are they? I forget. 2 diamonds. Hup. I got 2 diamonds right here. Here you go, Manny. Is there an anvil around here? No. I mean, I can't mandate it as the sheriff, but I can sure frown upon it. Get yourself an anvil. You know what? The chances are there's one right there, right in front of my stupid face. How much you want to bet with your face? How much you want to bet my face with your face? What are we betting? Noses? Ears? How much you want to bet that there's an anvil somewhere in there? I just didn't see it. Are you gonna stream helping Pearl move her base? I don't know. Was that a thing? Homie and the buddy and the homie and the homie buddy. Yeah, you're right. Let's go. It'll be one at the Ender at the end, anyways. At the Ender farm, Enderman farm. I'm like scared to click on that. Is that weird? I don't understand. Did he pick it up and just move it 1 block? Hup, hup. Ooh, I'm gonna get it one of these days. It's gonna be perfect. Homie and the buddy and the homie and the homie buddy. This is up. Okay, let's go put, should be XP here. Oh, there's not. I soaked it all up. Okay. Shut up! Yeah, baby! Okay, ready? Snooze. I wish they would get rid of the ender pearls. Homie in the buddy, homie buddy. Metro with the 3 months says happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tuesday to you. Yeah, somebody must have moved my bed 1 block or something. All right, well, since I'm here, I might as well. Gosh, these ender pearls. Hup. 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 What else can we hup? Let's hup this. Let's hup this. And let's hup this. That's my bad. Crap, that means he was listening earlier. That sucks. All right, well, I'll take it all back. That sounds about right. Thank you. That's all she wrote. All right, here we go. We got our stuff now. Now we can actually get to work. Good for us. You know what, Nacho? I'm not encouraging anybody to do what I'm about to tell you, but I'm going to tell you something. When I was younger, I was able to hold my breath. I held my breath for 1 minute and 35 seconds. That's a long time, dude. Don't do it. Minute 35. I did it by doing a whole lot of hyperventilating. Don't do this. And and I just took the biggest, after hyperventilating forever, took the biggest breath in, and I don't even know how to say it. Just 10 seconds at a time. Just watch the second hand do its thing. Didn't even start to feel anything till about 50 seconds. It was awesome. Livy says, watch your viewer count drop drastically the next minute and a half. No, I don't know about that. It would just, not the viewer count, just the chat would slow down. All right, here we go. We're going to get some of the good stuff here, which is, because we're going to need a lot of that. And we're going to go snoogans this up now. Don't do it, Butter Tubs. Homie body. Outrider 27 months. I love that name, by the way. 60 seconds and counting, getting kind of eepy. I thought eepy was just something that my daughter says. Goodness. Okay, so now, wait, hold on. Hold your face for a second. I got to make sure we're lighting this up as we go. Your best is just over 2 minutes. That is forever long. Minute 35 was tough. That was tough. 2 minutes is no joke. Ooh, I almost used the wrong one to dig this fella up. Need my smooth operator. Scar just said I like to kill him on Cleo's stream. I mean, a little bit. The thing is, that's what we have in common. You know what I mean? That's something him and I have in common. Let's call it what it is. Our homies like that. No lies detected. We like to kill each other. Not dying. I guess it is dying. Gosh dang it. You're right, it is dying. See, J-Mac, that sounds dangerous. Gosh dang it. Look at this garbage out here, everybody. Oh, clean up your mess, Skiz. Oh, hey. Hi. Before we do anything, we're going to go to Ren's Wool Shop. I got to get a bunch of wool. I already have a bunch of wool. I'm going to get more. No, I'm not. I already have a bunch of wool. Let me grab it. We need black wool. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Actually, Okay, here, let me think. All right, so we're gonna do this. I am gonna grab this right here. It's something. Oh, me in the body. Oh, me in the body. Actually, let me nooch this and Snoogans that. And we'll just bring this. Anything else I need? Not really. We're doing it now. We're going. It's happening. That's what I'm saying. Brain cells start dying in as little as 3 minutes with... Well, so I thought... See, I thought it was... I mean, I don't know anything, but I thought it was sooner than that. That's why I'm telling everybody, don't do it. And me, I got like maybe 4 brain cells left. And 2 of them are being used just to say, homie buddy. All right, here we go. We're gonna eat. We gotta set. I do want to set up another thing, so I'm just gonna get this going, and I want to set up a room over here. Nope, bust up this redstone. I'm gonna carve in over here a little bit. Okay, don't put too much on it. No, no. Ugh. I said no, and then my own voice said, yeah, baby. Anonymous with the 420 says, I have a stern dad. He doesn't really show a lot of emotion, but quietly supports me. I don't usually go to him for advice, but I can always turn to Skizzleman since you give great life advice. Your kids are blessed to have you as a dad. Congrats. Goodness gracious. Jeez, what a nice thing to say. Hey, stern is not bad. I'm going to say that right away. Stern is not bad. I sometimes think I'm a little bit too relaxed. Hum in the body, hum in body. All right, there was this. We're not going to overthink this. This is just so I can put some shulker boxes in here. I got to tell you what, this I'm going to have to go get some of my sponges. This is really throwing me. That's fine. All right. Let's rock and roll here. So now what we're going to do is it's actually going to be from here. It will be all of this, but this level down here is what we want for the, well, one level below this is what we want for the track. So what we can do is we can actually start to dig up this carpet and then we're going to be nice and organized here, guys. Believe it or not. I know it's hard to believe that Skizz could be interested in doing anything in an organized fashion at all. I don't even believe it. Arctic Fox, 44 months. I think Twitch is wrong. I think something's wrong with Twitch's counting thing. This is the 3rd time it's told me I'm at 44-month anniversary. Really? Aside from that, it's been great to have the dulcet Skizzleman tones. My tones are not that. Inserting humor and good feels into my humble Arctic Fox life. Thank you for the great content and even greater soul of nightly virtue. Fox hugs to you and yours. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, water would have been smart. And I got it. And I don't have any redstone going on. Well, you have that, but that's not going to come over here. How many, buddy? Let's do the little bit of snoogans here. Yes. Yes. That's how you do the snoogs. All right, that was smart. I forgot about that. Hey! Okay. Let me pick all this up. Now, I had it brown, but let's call it what it is. It's not going to be brown. It'll maybe start brown, but it's not going to stay that way. So what we need to do, dude, is we need to get our heads wrapped around what is the blueprint of this thing. And we already know it's this right here, right? And we want to be down to, let me do this. We'll come over here. Okay. And let's get on the level here. Which is here. I don't want to dig into the wall. I want to get right here. Yep. This is going to be a tall order, and this is just for the track level. We're going to end up going lower than this, believe it or not. We're going to go lower than this. And the next layer, because I'm thinking 5. Like we said earlier, I'm thinking 5 layers lower for the redstone. Because I just did not think this through the first time on Persona. And that's how you learn, man. That's how, you know. That's how most people learn, man. Not this fella. I'm sure I'm going to make a lot of the same mistakes. Actually, we're going to want to do this, guys. Put these right here. And make sure we're lighting up as we go because nooch. All right, got to be smart about this. I'm sorry, dude. Gravel. I'm going to say it again. Gravel. You annoy me. Go through this way, and we'll come back and just point up and go. Okay, now we got to be moving over. So we might as well just go straight up now and snooze it up. We already carved out so much of this earlier in the season. We need the everything pick. The pick that just maximum efficiency. You know what? That really does need to be a thing, and it needs to be like super duper pooper scooper expensive. How about I just spitballing here? How about I go ahead and keep a shulker box on me? I gotta get a lot of this random garbage out of here. Taking up space. And we'll take this guy with me. Skiz chose being close to his buddies over not being in the most annoying part. That you're not wrong about that. That is an astute observation. It's a Jemmy Bemmy just popped on. We got to get up here because get up there, please. All right, let's, this is always going to be annoying to me. Oops. And we just do a little bit of the snoogans on this. This is the gig. This is where we're at. This is how we got to dig through here. Okay. I did not give permission for water to be a part of this. Up. Yeah. Now, is it going to do it again over here? Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah. We're following the same suit here, guys. Stop. They must have made a source. That is so annoying. We got to carve this out. Once I can make this turn, I can go a lot faster. See, in this here, right? So, like, this is what we're talking about. We are going to want to make this as solid as possible so I'm not running into how much nonsense I ran into in Persona. Trying to do all the redstone and through all these holes and everything. What is this guy? Oh, my goodness. I wonder how long those have been there. I'm going to venture quite some time. Oh, man, buddy. All right, we're going to have to get, we're going to have, this is, oh, no. No. We're going to have to get, you know what I mean? We're going to have to get some sponges. I don't want to do it, but we're going to have to. This is a bummer. It's not too bad, is it? Let me see how, okay. Okay. That's just rude. This is, that's rude. This is rude. Yes, I too was convinced that I was going to find a way to drown myself there. Why did I think I had the sponges here in my ender chest? Why did I think that? Don't let me forget to start again. June coming with a couple of raiders. Welcome, raiders. Doop. I gotta get my sponges. Are they in here? Are they in here? Crap. Where'd I put them? I think they're maybe in here. No, not there. Not endstone. I meant in here. And by there, I meant they're definitely in here. And by there, I meant without... Scared me.
Did you find what you were looking for?
No.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for me sponges. And I have a water chest around here. Ah, here. I bet they're in here. Yes! Found them!
How many you got?
26.
Oh.
That was a gift from...
There's some on the floor if you don't burn them.
Ooh! How comes you have so many?
I bought them from Jeff a while back.
Oh! Thank you.
You're welcome. That's quite funny when you're double fisting torches. Why do you have two?
I can't. One's a pork chop.
Do you just walk it around?
Oh, you mean like this? Because I'm scared of the dark.
Oh, you don't have the animations. Okay.
What do you mean? Oh, we're gonna hold it straight out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised you picked that up. I'm surprised it doesn't. It used to.
Yeah, you don't have it.
Yeah, where it looks like a microphone.
Yeah. Anyway, take care of those sponges. Try not burning them.
I won't burn them. Thank you. That was really nice of you. Thank you.
Now you can go spam them.
Yeah. Really appreciate that, dude. That's a big deal.
bet.
Thank you. God, water sucks. Foundation of
Wait, how do you
life.
get out of here?
Why was that so funny to me? Because it was. Check this out. What's up? Aw. Guys, really with the water? Did it have to be that way? Okay, well, we have them on us. So once we get there, we'll cross that bridge. All right. Nice shirt. Thank you. Yeah, Pups picked this up for me. You know what? With this pause, I think it is a little bit of a, let's have a show and tell break. I want to talk to you guys about New York a little bit. Right? In case anybody doesn't know where I've been. I was in New York, and Pups and I had to go and move Goop back home. I am now the proud father of a collegiate graduate. And so not only did we go move her back home, but we went a little bit early, and then Pups and I went to New York City to hang out. So, and also my mom and my brother came, and we had a good time in New York City. So we got some fun pictures and stuff, man. Now, I've been to New York City before, and I think I did a show and tell once upon a time, but we're going to, am I in a safe spot here? I never know. Hold on. This is safe. This is plenty lit up. Yeah. Let's do this thing. Plus, this is the song that warrants some serious drumming. Just so you know. Where's my pictures? Okay. So, the first thing I want to talk about, this was the right picture to start with, man. Here, we're going to have a nice hangout here. Okay, now, before we get into the pictures, is he coming after me? I'm trying to do something here. Here, how about this? I'll make myself, well, I don't want to stop the time lapse. Hopefully he hasn't killed me while I'm AFK. Anyways, we went to a farmer's market at one point. Earlier in the stream, I talked about this. We picked up these 4 beef jerkies that we're going to talk about. We got teriyaki beef jerky at the farmer's market. We got mesquite beef jerky from the farmer's market. Also garlic and pepper. But there's a 4th one here. This thing's no joke, and I'm not going to sample it until the very end of the stream because it could cause some problems. It's called Devil's Breath beef jerky. Eat at your own risk. What's up? So this one, we're going to set that guy aside. Okay. But let's try I'm going to try mesquite. Doing it. So here, what you're seeing here, this is a festival in northern New York. Is there any chance anybody knows what the name of this festival is? And if you don't, I'm going to show you another picture and we'll see if anybody can guess it. Oh my God. Forgets just crushed it. It's the Tulip Festival. It's the Tulip Festival. Look at these. Does this sound like it's a crazy thing? No. This is amazing. This is an amazing, I'm not like a flower guy. Nothing against them. Flowers, you be you. But I was in awe at how many different tulips there are. What's the deal? Why are there so many tulips? Right? I bet he says, come to Oregon for tulips. Look at this. What is that? What is that? That's like one of the most intriguing flowers I've ever seen. A black tulip. So this was the Tulip Festival. So we had some fun. That was just me, Pups, and Goob just hanging out. Sorry, guys. We got to listen. This is what we do here. Yeah, the whistle song has been moved out of rotation. The whistling was a little too annoying for me, if I do say so myself. Yeah, drumming's good. So, Pup, Scoop, and I checked out the Tulip Festival. It was a nice chill hang. I just want to get those pictures because I've never seen so many tulips in my entire life. And I didn't do a good job capturing the pictures of them, too. There were so many. All right, so now we're in New York City. This was just Pups and I. And we went there, and my mom and my brother flew in. And what bridge is this, everybody? Who can tell me that one bridge? It's a Brooklyn Bridge. This was like something that was like Pups was like, I just want to walk the Brooklyn Bridge, and this thing was no joke. This one bridge was 1.1 miles long, and we walked all the way across and all the way back. It was an amazing thing. And this was an amazing story here. Let me see if I can. Where is the? There's like a good story here. Hold on, let me go to the next picture here. Really? No, seriously? I thought I took a picture of it. Anyways, the story of the Brooklyn Bridge, and forgive me, but I'm going to completely butcher it, but my understanding, and somebody like fact check me on everything I'm going to say here, but I saw a little bit of this in The Gilded Age, right? It's a series, a TV series that's absolutely amazing. The Gilded Age, is check it out. It's very, very cool. But the architect of the Brooklyn Bridge fell ill, and his wife is like brilliant, and took over like the engineering of it, and they had to hide the fact that she did that because they're like, nobody's gonna trust the bridge. Whatever. It was a long time ago. Anyways, she was brilliant, and she like took over the architecture of it. Again, fact check me on all this in regards to the whole story because I'm going to butcher it, but it was an amazing story. And they covered it pretty well in The Gilded Age on how she was the point of the construction of the bridge, but she had to like kind of hide that she was. So she had to like kind of orchestrate a lot of people sort of like phantomly. You know what I mean, dude? It was incredible. And the bridge itself is absolutely gorgeous. It was kind of a warm day, which is a bummer, but it was absolutely gorgeous. I was, you know, Pups wanted to walk, and I'm like, yeah, okay, you know, whatever. And then we went and did. I'm like, this is amazing. What a view that bridge was. Really enjoyed that. That's like the skyline from it, and you can see right here. Who knows what this is? Better warm than wet and cold. Yeah, you're right, Bob. That's right. This is the one World Trade Center right here, right? And we're gonna, boy, we went inside that later, and if you have never been there, I would recommend it because the elevator ride up is incredible. They do this amazing thing where actually, no, the Chrysler Building is the one that's got like, that's not it. I don't know if you can see it from here. It's one that's got like the Falcons coming out of the corners. That's where the Spider-Man perches. You know what I mean? He also known as Freedom Tower. So, if you've never been there, when you take the elevator up, every like inch of the inside of the elevator, except for the doors, is all like screen. And it show as you're going up, the camera angle, if you will, of the city goes up with you. So it's like you look like you're going up in the air. You are going up in the air, but it makes it look like you are. But on top of that, they go hundreds of years back in regards to this of the land, and you can see it start to just, you know, all the civilization appear in front of you like Sim City, and all the way up to where it's completely like accurate with what is in front of you. It's incredible. Next says I would puke. I'll tell you this. Guys, we stayed in a hotel that going from floor 1 to floor 3 felt like it took like 45 minutes. But getting to like the floor 134 or whatever it was, I have no idea. It was super high. It's insane how fast it is, and you can barely feel it, which I don't understand. You know what I mean? I don't understand it because it's like, I think they're like from a pressure standpoint, this is going to sound insane, but I almost feel like they're doing some sort of pressure balance inside the elevator so that it's not like insane, like, ugh. You know what I mean? It was really, really, really beautiful. Okay. I don't know what tower this is. I took a picture of this one because the architecture itself was fascinating me. It kind of from a distance looks like it's a building that once upon a time was on fire, but it's like the architecture of it. I've never seen this. I've been to New York City before. I do not remember seeing this tower. Does anybody know what this is? Because I actually don't know. Chella says, I don't know what that tower is either. It's crazy, right? All right. We're trying the teriyaki now. Well, I am. Is this a screenshot from Inception? Right? I'm telling you, this building was look at this. Look at this, the top of this. So because I'm really like enjoying my, my arc with building or whatever arc it is. But this is just, I was taking lots of pictures of different architecture that just blow my mind. It looks like the building melted. It looks warped. It looks like it actually melted. Isn't that cool? Such a cool building. I had to take that shot of it. There's me and Pups. That's us. We did a hop on, hop off bus tour, which was super fun. It was super fun. It was a recommendation of a friend of ours. Big Nose Tony with the 333 says, maybe my last stream for a while. Look at this. Got bored as a 25-year-old, so I joined the National Guard. Can't wait to catch up on things when I get back. If you tear down your house, I will be livid. Big Nose Tony, good luck with that. Like, for real. Like, actually, go enjoy that. What an exciting chapter I think that's going to be. Good for you. So, a friend of ours recommended doing a hop-on, hop-off bus tour, which is amazing. It goes around like a north loop and a south loop. It's got all these different stops. And it's just the best way to experience it. You have these headphones in, and it just gives you history the whole time. It's one of the best things we've ever done. Bob says, according to Google, the building is New York by Gary Residential Sky. What? New York by Gary, spelled Gehry. Residential skyscraper located at 8 Spruce Street in Manhattan. The architecture is amazing. Is it decently priced? I think so. It was $100 per person, but we had it for 2 days. You know what I mean? So it was $100 per person, but it's for 2 days. So for 2 days, for $100, we were able to you can just get around all of New York City. And hear all the different history, and it has many stops, and you get off at this stop, and here's the best part. Ready, guys? It's not like it's one bus; it's a circuit of many buses. So it's going, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to get off at the 9/11 museum, for example, and that's going to be stop 4 or whatever. It comes up, you pop off, you go enjoy your time, and you're like, okay, I'm going to pop back on, and which means the next bus will be there in 20 minutes. You go back, you wait, you pop back on, and pick up where you left off. It's amazing. Ted Mosley did it. From How I Met Your Mother. Monarch says you should come back to Boston. It's got so much as well. Yeah, Pops and I are pretty excited about our future. We have a lot of traveling in mind. XO Sauce says, Skid just gave me amazing ideas. Immediately Googling this. It's amazing. Hop on, hop off bus tour. It's such a good idea. This is Pops and my mom. I had to take this picture. Mainly because I took this picture to send to X because of what he's doing in his music place. Mm-hmm. From Big. That's right. Mumskis says, not me, by the way. That's Pups and my mom on the piano. You gotta take your shoes off. All right. So, Wandering Silence with the 500 biddies says, I absolutely hate the anxiety of traveling. Thanks for letting me live vicariously through you. This looks like a great trip. I want to talk about that. First of all, thanks for being here and enjoying it, you know? I have always had, I think it's normal to get anxiety when it comes to travel. I know I have it. My biggest thing about it is I hate leaving my animals behind. I'm always so nervous. And first my son was taking care of them, and then McBean, rusty old man, stepped in. He's just been such a king with helping out with my animals lately, which, oh my God, I got to ask him again. I'm going to buy this guy like 10 steak dinners. Anyways, I get anxiety too. Like I said, mainly because of my animals. Now, with New York City, I've only been to New York City a handful of times. First time I went there was when I marched in Macy's parade a million years ago. And I didn't have any anxiety then because I was a kid and I was just told where to go. You know what I mean? I didn't have to make any decisions. Well, since then, every time I've gone back, I've always felt anxiety because I was worried about crime, you know, when I'm there with my family. And I'll be honest, if I'm there with looking good for a million. If I'm there with my children, I think I'm still kind of a nervous wreck. But Pups is very, very like competent when it comes to traveling and stuff, and like getting familiar with the culture of traveling, whether it's infrastructure like subways and trains and stuff like that. But something about New York City this time, I don't really know how to say this, but I decided I really want to enjoy it for what how it's supposed to be enjoyed, and just get rid of all of the fear and stuff. Like, look what Brilliant Scholar's saying here. New York felt safer than Paris to you. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and convince myself that I have been constantly making, assumptions is not the right word, but it's a form of assumptions to where I'm being irrational. I'm having irrational. If I'm somewhere by myself, I don't have any anxiety. You know what I mean? I'll figure it out and I don't care what happens to me. But when I'm with people I love, then I get all sorts of like stuff in my head, right? This time I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it, right? CTM gifting out those 5 subs, guys. Get those buddy bombs rolling for CTM. Thank you, CTM. Thank you for that. Next says, New York City is an anxiety-inducing place because it's sensory overload. Oh my God. You are so correct. Let me tell you something. Guys, I want you to think about a movie the setting is in New York City. Any movie or show, all the honking, the constant honking, they're not lying. It is insane how many people are honking constantly and how the cars are like inches from each other all the time. And now if there's a few more inches, people are walking through them. Like it's pretty insane. You know what I mean? It's actually is pretty crazy, but there seems to be some sort of understood ebb and flow throughout the whole thing. And once I just decided to just sort of lean all the way in and enjoy New York City for what it's supposed to be, all of a sudden I was having the greatest time. You know what I mean? So again, like I said, having anxiety is totally normal, but if you're missing out on things because of it, then I would say pick a lower profile place to just sort of lean into the culture and everything, you know? But don't get me wrong, it's pretty crazy. But once you start to like become a New Yorker, if you will, and move, you know, with the flow and sometimes even run the flow or whatever, it starts to work out. You know, there's a weird, I think of a lot of it like when ants are going in two opposite directions. They touch a little bit. They touch and communicate and they move on, right? That happens in New York, but it happens differently. It happens with your eyes. So like if I was walking and I was walking with purpose and I was coming towards a crowd of people, I could kind of let them know, you know, 5 to 10 steps before we're going to smash into each other, which way I'm subtly leaning. And then they would compromise. And it was like a dance. You're just kind of flowing through each other like a hive, you know, it's insane. It's insane. But this picture was very special to me. That's Pups and that's my mom. And that was a fun little moment. There's Pups and me again. Okay. Why would I take this picture? I'm going to tell you. I took this picture because I just wanted to show you guys how close your head is to the traffic lights when you're on top of the hop-on, hop-off bus. Guys, literally, like if I stood up, this thing would have completely taken my head out. They go right, like these things go right over your head while you're sitting. It's kind of amazing. Like I had to take the picture of it because it was so cool. And those things are huge. I had to. Who can tell me what this is? while I open up the garlic and pepper beef jerky. That is ground zero. Yes, that's an infinity pool. There are 2 of those, one for the North Tower, one for the South Tower. It's quite touching. And that is not even the footprint of the building itself. This picture doesn't do it justice. A lot of people think that these infinity towers, if you can imagine, here's a corner. The corner for over here is right about, I'd say, here. And this is huge, right? And a lot of people think this is the footprint. It's not. The trees in the background is the footprint of the old tower. So it's actually like way over here, and then the trees go way over here. It's massive. Yeah. And then you can see these trees are in a perfect square. You know what I mean? So that's just one of the towers. So I can't, once I'm there, I've been there a few times now. Now you got to keep in mind, I come from, and several of you do too. Some of you were not alive when this happened. And some of you were alive, but young enough to where you don't really remember it. And several of you, like me, know exactly where you were in that moment that you found out about it. And maybe even some of you were there. I don't know about, but I remember where I was. So I've been here a few times, and it happens every time I go there and I look straight up, and my mind's eye can recreate the horror that these poor people must have felt. You know what I mean? We got a DNR here. A $20, yeah, baby, with a DNR. Yeah, I hear you. That would be tough. I'm not gonna lie, that would be tough. You were born in Manhattan. You were living in Brooklyn at the time, says Tara. That's amazing. I can't even imagine. I was way over on the other side of the country. It still felt like it was happening right in my backyard. Yep, Godson says I know exactly where I was. I'll tell you my story. In fact, let's get a little bit more into this, and then we'll talk stories on where we all were. This is inside. This down here. This is the original foundation. We're inside the museum now. This over here is the original slurry wall, right? There was a lot of concern in regards to when they were building the towers. Is the water from the river going to kind of put the entire structure in compromise? So they built these big slurry walls, and this is original stuff right here. This blows my mind. I gotta, I'm still my brain is, like I said, I'm looking at this and I can remember where I was. You know what I mean? Lighter note, garlic and pepper is amazing. Yeah, Maddie just turned 3. PLP says I was in 2nd grade. I was in college, and a buddy of mine had asked me, one of my classmates had asked me if I could pick him up for class. He was sleeping at his office. He was a Kirby vacuum salesman, and he was sleeping in his office. And I picked him up, and he got in the car. He goes, and he actually says, I don't know how true this is, but I just heard a couple of planes were hijacked, and they were crashed into the World Trade Center. And I got to tell you, my response was this. I was just in the beginning phases of becoming completely jaded, and the fact that the whole world was so full of crap, and everybody was lying about everything. I'm like, nah, there's no way that's true. Well, I was wrong. It was true. And I always tell people this because I have a pang of guilt on this next part, but I feel like I just have to say it out loud. I just want to be very transparent about my ignorance at the time. I didn't know where the World Trade Center was. I didn't even know where it was, guys. I knew there were twin towers. I knew what those were. I thought the Twin Towers were in Chicago. That's embarrassing. I did. I had been to New York once in my life. It was several years prior, and I just never really I had zero New York acumen, you know. But now, boy, is it locked in now. And then we got to class. We went through class, came out of class. We're walking by the little cafe of our college, and everybody was crowded around a TV. I'm like, wow, whatever he said was obviously true. And we looked, and that was when the tower just came down. And I was like, what? Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. And when I saw the footage of the planes hitting, I can't even tell you how convinced I was. I was 100% convinced that they were pilots that went rogue and that they were completely empty planes except for the pilot. And the reason is because the idea that anybody on the planet could fly a plane full of just chock full of innocent people, men, women, children, babies, and fly it into a building like that. The idea of that was so dark and demonic that I was like, my brain and my heart was not willing to accept that that kind of evil could exist. And it was to the point where if that was like written into a movie, people would have been like, that's not believable. That's too dark. And it was a reality. And I was like, what am I witnessing here? So there's this picture. These are the towers. If you haven't seen them, I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, have. But these are the towers. These are iconic towers. And what's really crazy about this is considering I was just marching in the parade there like 6 years prior. You know what I mean? And it's been 25 years since this has happened. But look how beautiful they are. Guys, these buildings here are massive. These are huge buildings. Look at this. It's insane. The towers were featured in every Friends episode until the attack. That's right. That's right. And even Friends, if you guys remember, they, you know, in the episode, they were filming, and up on the magnet board that Joey and Chandler always wrote notes on, that was on the door. I think they said I heart, you know, FDN or NYFD, right? This was the bottom line is when this happened, the New York Fire Department was not equipped to do this. Who could be? This is impossible. And they all geared up and just, as everybody was screaming to come down these stairs, they marched up, and we know the rest of the story. Anyway, so there's that picture, and then there's this picture, and that's after they had both fallen, which is just incredible. Absolutely insane. Yeah, they still ran in. I mean, it's like the heroism is insane. Now, in the museum, there are, you know, there's things like this. This was the antenna. So let's go back a couple pictures. You can see this right here. This is the antenna right here, right? All at the base of it was this piece here. So they have that on display. They also have things like this is an elevator motor, you know, stuff like that. Incredible stuff. Well, naturally, there was a room. So the whole museum is massive. It's all underground. And then and all around it is stuff like this. Big wide open spaces. But then in the center is like a private room where it's much quieter, and it's very like clear. Like you don't come in here to take pictures or video. You know what I mean? So there's what was in that room I can't show you guys, right? And I'll tell you this, if we were allowed to take pictures and video, I still would not have. Because it's very personal stuff inside there. Including, you know, horrifying images of several people in the air at once as they were jumping, because that was the choice they had to make over being burned alive. And it's just interesting because they talk about just regular, normal. You know what? I want to say I actually like planned on going through this and then getting to the other pictures and the video and stuff. And my brain didn't work today, guys. I apologize. I really should have prefaced this by saying this is a pretty heavy topic. So if you need to dip, this is something I should have said in the beginning, and I failed to do so. I'm sorry about that. This is a very heavy topic. I wasn't thinking. So forgive me for that. If you need to dip, that's okay. But it's very important to me that people never forget what went on that day. And I get worried about people All caps, trigger warning. All caps and several exclamation points. Right. That's like screaming at somebody to calm down. So inside that area, there was also like audio recordings that were pretty horrific, but some of them were just more like softer, but still hard to hear. And one of them was somebody who was just on the ground watching this and saying when people were jumping, they couldn't look away because they felt it would be disrespectful to do that. So they made themselves watch, because the idea of, in their minds, turning their back on this person when they're going through this, they just couldn't bring themselves to do it. It's awful. It's awful. You know what I mean? It's absolutely awful. This here, who can tell me what this is first? I wonder if anybody can tell me what this is. It's crazy how like twisted up it is. Not some of the plane. It's a fire truck. This is ladder 3, right? So right here, this is a side view. This over here is the back of it. What you just looked at is the front of it, right? That was just from debris falling off the building and smashing this thing. It's absolutely insane. We're going to move away from that topic. So this here, who can tell me what this is? I wonder if anybody can tell me where this is and what it is. That's right. This is right outside the hotel that John Lennon of the Beatles was killed at. He was just killed by some lunatic, and this is outside of it. And there's no, I can't provide the audio to this, but if I were to pack up this camera, there's a ton of people that just sit there around this, and it's a very calm and serene place. And there's like one musician that just plays Beatles songs and John Lennon songs, and it's very beautiful, right? Imagine all the people. It's a beautiful setting, and right across the street is the hotel that he passed in. And I heard this. I don't know how true this is, but there's a gentleman who you're going to see in a bit here, because there was something we did with this right here, what you're looking at, guys. This was one of the stops of something we did that I'm going to show you, and it's not the hop on, hop off bus tour, right? That's me and Pups and my brother and my mom, and I hooked us up on to do a horse carriage ride around Central Park, and it was amazing. And the Imagine was one of the stops, and the guy who was driving this thing, by the way, this horse's name is Venus, and she is so sweet. We fed her carrots. It was amazing. The driver of this thing told us that that Yoko was it Yoko Ono, right? That was Lennon's girl, right? He said Lennon's wife, so I'm assuming he meant, I should have a better history of the Beatles here, but that she lived in that apartment until like 2 years ago. Yeah. She lived in that apartment until like for 50 years. She lived there until about 2 years ago. She moved out. I was like, are you serious? Was it the second wife? Thank you. See, I was going to say, wait, tell me, this is what I'm saying. John Lennon's wife lived there until like 2 years ago. I don't want to just say it was definitely Yoko Ono, because I'm just now realizing I don't fully know if that's the case, but I think it is. But the bottom line is, who he was married to at the time that he was killed, lived there for another half a century until like, I guess I'm going to move on. Yeah, that little tidbit of information blew my mind. There's our driver. This guy was a hoot. He really was. He was absolutely lovely. He kept doing this extraordinarily caricature of an accent. Like, I can't even tell you, every time he would tell us something, his inflection was always a little bit over the top. Like, he was just, I don't know. It made it memorable. You know what I mean? He was awesome. Yeah, that's my mom. I love my mom. That's my brother. Like literally the best big brother on the planet. Just so we're all on the same page here. And that's that for that. Now, would you guys like to see a little video I think I'm going to show you a little video. Now, don't think too much on this. I'm just gonna, we did a tour at NBC. We did an NBC tour, and I'll be honest with you, we were not allowed to take any pictures inside, but they did put together this little thing here, and you'll see some familiar faces. Where they took our tour group, and they're like, "You guys are going to do a live show," and they divvied up responsibilities, and I just wanted the least amount of responsibilities possible. So they divvied it up, and I'm going to show you guys that video because I'm not going to lie, it's actually it's pretty cute. Where did that video go? Here we go. Okay. I'm going to show you this now. I'm going to show you. I think you guys are going to get a kick out of this. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, you ready for some fun? All right, enjoy this. Wait, real quick, can you guys hear it? Oh, it's not coming through the system sounds. Hold on. It didn't come through the system sounds. Let me move that over. I want to make sure you guys can hear. I'm sure you will be able to, but let me just do this really quick. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to do that to music real quick. Doo-doot, 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 doo-doot. Boom, boom, bum, 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 bum. And we'll put it into, we'll do music, and I'll just turn it up a little bit. Kevin Bubbles is over there barking.
NBC News. This is
I'll move my
Today
face.
with
That's
Kristen
fine.
and Mary Ellen, live from NBC
Here,
Studios.
let me pause it
in
real quick. We'll start it over real
Rockefeller
quick.
Center.
You're right. In fact, let me just do this. Let's just bring this way down for now. This will be fun. All right, here we go. Let me start it over. This is fine.
NBC News. This is Today with Kristen and Mary Ellen, live from NBC Studios in Rockefeller Center.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Today. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Mary Ellen. Today is Wednesday, May 13th, and we're so happy you're starting your day with us.
How are you doing this morning, Mary Ellen?
Pretty good. You know, it's a beautiful.
Let me pause real quick. These two girls were so cute. They were like basically reading off teleprompters, right? They were just part of our tour group. That's it, right? And I think they were, I don't even know if they were friends. I have no idea, right? But this is, yeah, it's not, none of this is real, right? This is all, everybody you're about to see is part of the tour group. And then afterwards, I asked as many of them if they were okay if this ended up on the internet. I wasn't able to get to everybody, but everybody I did get to was like, absolutely, right? So this is just so funny to me because it's a little cringe, but like, I thought that they did a good job. I really do.
Beautiful day out there. How about you?
I'm not doing so bad. I've been enjoying this lovely weather. I'm glad the rain has held off. It's been very, very lovely walking around.
Absolutely. Well, so let's get into today's headlines. A new study found that a positive attitude is key to a person's health, and a few ways that we can increase that happiness level include setting goals, practicing gratitude and meditation, and of course, smiling more.
Now that we've got our headlines covered, let's check in with our meteorologist, Brian.
Hello, Kristen and Mary Ellen. How are you this morning?
We're doing well,
great.
and we're happy. We're having some nice weather headed our way.
Me as well. Well, you're in luck, my friends, because from coast to coast, it's going to be a beautiful weekend with sunny, clear skies. It'll be the perfect time to get outside. Hope you have a great weekend in your neck of the woods.
Sounds like it's going to be a fantastic weekend. And to start it off, let's get a morning boost.
Meet Ranger and Sydney, two rescue dogs reunited thanks to a chance conversation between their owners. They organized a play date, and the pups started playing like no time had passed, proving true friendship can last a lifetime.
Oh, what a special moment. Now it's time for Pop Start. Let's head to Trish for the latest in pop culture news.
Hey, Kristen and Mary Ellen. We have someone special here in the studio today. Say hello to DJ, a Grammy Award-winning artist who released their new album today. DJ, hi. How's New York treating you so far?
It's great. Been checking out a lot of rooftop bars in the Greenway. It's been amazing.
You're getting ready to head out on your very first world tour. What can your fans expect from you on stage?
Rock, rock, and more rock.
You've worked hard with some of the biggest names in the music industry. I'm curious, who's your dream collaborator?
Probably Ashley Simpson, because I was really a fan of her work on SNL.
All right. We can't wait to hear you play some of your new music on our plaza. But before we go, what do you want to say to all of your fans?
Just excited to be here.
Kristen and Mary Ellen, I know you both are big fans too. So get on your dancing shoes.
Ooh, so fun. Thanks, Trish. Before we wrap up, we want to thank our amazing crew who've made everything possible behind the scenes today.
That's
That's
my mom
right.
and my brother.
From our top-notch camera operators to our talented control room. We are so fortunate to have the best in the business.
We also have the best audience members in the world. Let's go to Colin on the plaza now.
Hey Kristen, I'm here with an excited fan now. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Bryn, I'm from Maryland.
Anybody watching at home you want to say hi to?
Probably my mom.
Well, thank you for being here, and from all of us today, thank you for watching.
I want to take a moment and say I'm really proud of this kid here. This kid here, like she was totally down to do it. Like actually she was a little reluctant and he was like really reluctant, but his parents are like, kind of were like, just go, like, you know, you want to, just go do it. You know what I mean? And they went for it, man. And they were great.
Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
I will. I'll tell her she was a total natural. That, you know, what's funny is, so this guy here,
From our top.
this cat here, his name is actually DJ, which is crazy. He's supposed to, like, it was like this weird, like serendipitous moment. But basically he's on the other side of this glass. And when I did my goofy, like I was like, I'll just be back in the control room. I loved where I was at. I was literally in a separate room entirely. I got to, like, my back was hurting me. And I was like, there's a chair back there. I would love to just sit down. I didn't have to control, and nobody had to control anything. I just got to sit there. And when Pups was doing her thing, I was just like on cloud nine watching it. She was so funny and just like so chill and absolutely natural, like you guys are saying. And then it came to me to do the thing. And I'm like, everybody's going to be like, where did this come from? Because I was really quiet and I just decided to be a goofball. If you listen closely, you could really hear people cracking up, which is what the goal was. Later, my brother's like, only you in a room where we can't really see or hear you, it could make everybody laugh like that, which was fun. This guy here, when I did it, turned around in the window and just like gave me 2 thumbs up. He's like, that was so funny. It was so funny. Listen to the laughter.
Kristen and Mary Ellen, I know you both are big fans too. So get on your dancing shoes.
Ooh, so fun. Thanks, Trish. Before we wrap up, we want to thank our amazing crew who've made everything possible behind the scenes today.
That's right. From our top-notch camera operators to our talented control room. We are so fortunate to have the best in the business.
We also have the best
Oh man, it was too
in
much
the
fun.
world.
It really was cool. It was such a cool tour. We got to see, I got to see the, where Seinfeld is. You guys know I'm a giant Seinfeld fan. I got to see the actual, not Seinfeld, my mistake. SNL. We got to actually see where they film SNL. I got to tell you that. So SNL is Saturday Night Live, and that stage that they start the whole show on, where they come walking down the stairs, is incredibly small, like crazy small. It was just so weird, you know. And we also saw where they film. Kelly Clarkson has her own show. I've never seen it, but she has her own show, and Jimmy Fallon. We got to see the set there where they filmed Jimmy Fallon. And it was just really cool, man, because, you know, that stuff fascinates me, and it was just such a fun thing to be a part of. So it was really memorable. It was kind of a bummer I couldn't take any pictures, but that's pretty normal. You know, no pictures, no video in there, and that's pretty normal. You just got to be cool with it. We lived through that, guys. We actually lived. I should be interviewed by Jimmy. He would be the whole time. He'd be like, "Who are you?" He would say, "Who are you?" And then he would laugh. All right, let's do this. Oh, let's get some music going again. I got to keep digging here. Jeez. Sorry. Sorry about that. That's my mistake. I forgot how loud it was. Sorry about that. Anyways, all right. We're gonna unpause that. I'm gonna look how, did you guys see how I remember to unpause it? It's like I'm a professional. Park Snap at the 11 months. Look at this. Jun says, I was 4. I remember getting nightmares of running from collapsing buildings. Yeah. Years later, I finally understood those nightmares, and I still remember every detail of those dreams. I was only 4. It's pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. You know what's even nuttier? And this is not like a, don't you dare get out of here. You think you got to hit shit. Hey, buddy.
Hello. Oof. Wait, let me just clean this up. There we are.
What's up, man?
It's like I wasn't even there, except for the giant hole going this way.
Yeah. What are you up to?
Oh, just doing my rounds.
Doing your rounds.
Just taking a look at things. I haven't been on the server for a while, so just looking around, seeing what's new.
Yep. We're digging out ego, buddy.
Oh my god. Why is your ego so dangerous?
How much time do you have?
Kill him. We got him. It's fine. I'm not rusty. It's not. Okay, there we go. That was pathetic. That was pathetic.
I missed you, man.
So this is the next area on the ride?
He didn't even hear me. Yeah, this is going to be the next area. Yeah, I haven't finished the first one, but I want to carve this out. I want to get this going. And I've learned a lot of lessons on the first one. So I'm going to be a lot more planning and more deliberate about this fella.
What did you learn on the first one?
I needed to create a very stable redstone area, because in the first one, the redstone I'm doing over there, it's kind of hard because it's such a broken area. And so I need to be more deliberate about that. That's all.
What about you got all the sound things all working, so that all came out good.
You know, they are working, and some of them are and some of them are animating too. I'll tell you this.
Dark? This is too dark?
It's supposed to be dark because it's the way it's going to be lit up is, so I have enabled Fulbright on right now. But the way it's going to be,
worried about mob spawning. I didn't want to spawn in creepers.
Believe me, dude, down in my redstone, I spotted 2 creepers down there. So that's another lesson I learned.
I'm not going to stand over here.
But anyway, so I am animating down here and everything. But when you're doing the ride, this one's going to be really lit up, but it's going to be because you're going to have night vision potion, so it's going to splash you.
Okay.
But
I've tried to make the animated things, but I've never figured out quite how to make them fully. Oh my god, work.
It's not super easy, but I've learned a lot to where it's working pretty well. In fact, the toughest one I have. Let me show you something, dude.
Yeah, I want to see.
Let me. I gotta get a cart so I can show you. Okay, so if I grab this, actually, you'll enjoy this. You may recognize where it's from too. So come this way. I'm using a cart just so I can trigger it. But if you come over here, do you recognize these fellas here in the air? And
it's super dark.
Oh, you need. Can you not enable Fulbright? Do you not have that?
I don't have that mod. I should put it on. Wait, I can fix this. I can just go in free cam. Oh my god, now I'm under. Oh, Skiz, I'm in there. I'm in your bits.
Please don't let there be creepers in there.
It's only one. I just try to fly and I just went. Okay, there we go. Okay,
so
now I can see it. Oh, it's C team.
That's the C team. And now this one here, I don't have his head yet. This is Mumbo right here, where I'm at, the fish. Over
I
here.
thought Mumbo was the zombie.
No, Mumbo's the fish. I just don't have his head
Okay.
yet. And then the zombie is beef, right? So
Okay, you just need their heads.
yeah. And so this is what'll happen.
Have a Mumbo head.
So listen here. Let me listen to the soundbite here. And now watch them. There's a little bit of animation.
Wait,
let
you
me
can't
get
hit
back.
water? How are people passing me?
Yeah, I thought I could go
You
through
can't
the
hit
water.
anything. You can't hit anything. Yeah.
Wait,
Trying
where's the
again.
chicken?
Oh, you start from the beginning?
Where's the chicken?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. Start all the way.
I
at the
can't see the
beginning
chicken.
again.
Have I landed?
You
Where's
have Mumbo. Hit the chicken, dude. Punch
Where
the
is
chicken.
the chicken?
Punch the chicken. No, punch the person. Punch the person. The fan.
Oh,
Punch the fan.
well, that
Punch
would have
the
been
fan.
good to know. You said punch the chicken.
You smashed it though, dude. That was amazing. Good
What
job.
was all that talk of chickens?
So that was at the charity event, the MCC charity
Yeah,
event,
no, I
right?
remember that clip. That's funny you animated it. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Now, what's crazy is if you look, the flying guys, those
Yeah.
are 2 armor stands per person because I had needed one for their torso and one for their legs. So I had to animate, each flying person. So I didn't animate the 2 in the back because the way this works, dude, is that the properties of the book pick up from it's like a proximity thing, and I just kept the properties of like the properties of like Ren's torso were like going into Mumbo's legs and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, I'm blowing this. So I really did not plan it right. So I'm only animating 2 of them. So
Yeah,
hopefully
that's
I'll-
cool.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
but I learned what I needed to, I think.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm really impressed. That animated stuff is not easy.
It's
So
not.
you did a
It's-
good job on that.
Thank you. It's fun, but it's not easy. What are you
Dude, I
working
still
on?
mess up trying to add discs to the game for sound effects. I still mess that up. The poor modders in the Hermitcraft chat. It's like when I come through there, I'm like, I broke it again.
I love it.
I'm
Ever
glad
since
they're
I
nice
was
and patient
shown,
with me.
I'm like, I abuse the audio stuff a little bit much because ever since I was shown how to do it, I just can't get enough of like pranks and stuff, like the haunted ghast in your place and stuff.
Yeah.
I have too much fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna add bells to town hall soon. Oh, did you see what Pearl did by the town hall?
No, maybe. What'd Pearl do?
The fire station.
I didn't inspect it or anything, but you're talking about what, by the shopping district?
Yeah, Pearl built the fire station next to the bank.
Oh, very nice.
Now I just need you to make the sheriff's office.
Oh, okay. Let's film a bit on that later.
Yeah, it's a perfect spot for it too. It'll fill that area in so nice. It'll look so good.
Okay, very good.
I just have to now make the interior of the bank. I gotta do that.
Okay, let's set some time together. In fact, maybe tomorrow if you're available.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I'm just procrastinating.
Okay.
And I'm not going to Rotterdam. You're not going either, right? So we'll
Yeah,
get
I'm
some
not.
stuff done while everybody else is enjoying their time.
Yeah. I'm back. I just got back last night from New York, and I'm back now.
You told me you didn't go to the meat place.
Yeah, I feel terrible. What was the name of the meat place? Remind me.
I forgot. I sent you. The funny thing is, I was like, wait, what was? Because one of those deli places closed, so I forgot which one it was. I sent you the thing, and then I looked back, and I'm like, I must have just told you
Cat's
when we were
Deli.
talking. Yeah.
Let me see. Is there one of them or like several?
I know there was 2. I'm just trying to remember which one I had sent you. I forgot. I know I sent you one, but yeah, I always look that place and I'm like, ooh, that looks good.
Dude, I'm actually kind of curious. Let me see something real quick. I'm gonna see how close it was to where I was staying.
But did you have fun in New York?
I did, dude. I really
That's
did.
fun.
I like.
What'd you do? Anything exciting?
Oh yeah, we did a horse and carriage ride around
Ooh.
Central Park. We did One World Trade Center. We did a 9/11 museum. We did a hop on, hop off bus tour.
Did they feed the horse on the carriage chili?
Dude, I brought that up. The Seinfeld bit. I brought that up, dude. I did. Rusty was yeah. Rusty.
Most of my New York knowledge comes from Seinfeld.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right, let me look this up real quick. I want to see. Let me look up Cat's Deli. See first of all if there's several of them, and then If not, see how close it was to where I was staying.
Did they have that fancy restaurant still in Central Park? That was from Ghostbusters.
The fancy restaurants?
Yeah, there was this fancy restaurant in the center of Central Park, and wasn't that like featured in Ghostbusters? It always looked cool.
Yeah, well, they on the hop on hop off bus tour, they kept referencing Ghostbusters and all the different places, and I'm sure that those were active. Yeah. Okay, so there's I found it. I found it. Cat's Deli. Now let me do this. Let me see how close it was to where I was. Okay.
Did you find any good pizza while you were there?
Yes, dude.
Where'd you find? What do you find?
What was the name here? I'd have to let me see if I can zoom in and what was the name of it? I don't remember the name of the pizza place we went to, but there's also at Penn Station, there was a place that had the best pizza. But
oh, really?
Yes. But the real pizza you want is Paisans.
Paisans, huh?
Oh, so yummy, dude. All right, ready for greatness? Let's do this. I want to see
Yes.
if I wanted to go to Cat's Deli, that would have been, we're looking at it. Okay. It would have been, if I took Subway, it would have been a 24-minute ride Subway.
Oh, that's a long trip.
And if I wanted to walk it, it would have taken an hour and 7 minutes.
Oh my God, that's too far.
Yeah, but 24 minutes on the subway. So I was further north. I was by Times Square, and that Cat's Deli is very, very south.
Oh, okay. I my knowledge of New York is mostly from Ghostbusters, Seinfeld,
But
things like that. So.
But you see, guys, right there, that's where the hop on, hop off bus tour would have, if I planned correctly, I could have used it because it went right. The hop on, hop off bus tour went right by it. And that could have been something I could have done if my brain was working and remembered, but it did not.
Yeah, if I went to New York, I would. The main place I would just want to go to is BH Photo and just see all the cool cameras all lined up.
Yeah, see, I don't even know what that is, but I remember us talking about that too.
It's just like it's kind of like it's like the premier camera store for buying stuff. It's just it's a cool. I've heard it's just such a cool place. Like, I mean, that's where anything I get for YouTube, it always comes from BH.
Oh, when you order something, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, order stuff, and 90% of it comes from BH. I'd rather buy it from there than Amazon or Best Buy or something.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah, it was good, man. Now I'm the proud papa of college graduate, and it's just on to the next chapter, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, did the graduation go good?
It did, but holy smokes, was it long.
I was going to say those are the worst.
It was so long, dude. Like, it was crazy. It was... We didn't understand it, man, because like, bro, literally they were at the time last year that they finished graduation.
Yeah.
This year at that time, they were about 20% through the names because the speeches were so long. And it was, I gotta be, I'm not like a huge, maybe I am. I don't think I'm a giant critic of speeches because public speaking is a pretty brave thing to do. But
yeah.
Some of the people is like, dude, you, this is not the same for you, man.
I can picture you going, this could have been an email.
That's what I said. It was unreal, man.
Was it a lot of like bloviating about themselves? Those are the ones that get me really annoyed.
Yeah, it was. In fact, you want to know what's funny? I made this joke. I'm going to say this right now. In the off chance, listen to me, everybody, and you listen, okay? In the off chance that the young lady who I'm talking about hears this, please don't see this as any significant shade. It was just a funny moment that is worth talking about. So the person who gave the speech for the class was a student, and she started off by saying, I was very nervous to make this speech in front of my classmates, just like I was when I gave the speech at my own high school graduation. It was like, okay, weird flex. Like, it was like one of those things where it's like, it was very important to you that everybody know that you also did this in high school. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could absolutely picture the person making that speech. Like, just wanted to slip this in there. That's a bit of a valedictorian in my high school too. Yeah.
It was like that wasn't.
I'm gonna
that
become
wasn't
a
necessary.
consultant, and God only knows what that job even means. So.
Yeah. It's like I wanted to be like humility it goes a long way. You should check it out sometime.
I want you to be like the Muppet guys, those two guys that always like yelled from the audience. Be like,
Yes, dude.
Humility much.
Oh my God. I want to
Those
be
are my favorite Muppets.
You know what, dude? If I got to be one of those guys just at the top of theaters, just judging plays, Scar, I want you as the other one, buddy.
Yeah, dude.
I want you and
Dude,
I
those
doing
guys
that.
always reminded me of my dad. My dad doesn't. I don't know. He doesn't make fun of people as much as he used to.
He used to? I was gonna say, like, because your dad is basically one of the sweetest guys I've ever met in my entire life. So I'm like, I'm not
He
seeing how
used to
that.
be a lot like those Muppet guys.
Yeah, that's pretty funny, actually.
But yeah, because when we went on Muppet Vision 3D for the first time, my mom came out and there was like, "That was you up there." It's like Sattler and Wardoff or something.
Yeah, what is it? That's what they're saying. There's Statler and Waldorf.
Yeah, something like that.
Skizler and Scarlorf.
We would stand up, but we're bolted to the floor. They took those because they closed Muppet Vision 3D. They took those guys and they actually put them in the new version of Rock and Roll Roller Coaster at Hollywood Studios. So
Really?
when you go to the exit, they're now in the exit, like mocking the people in the trains, which is kind of cool.
That is cool. So when they're mocking people in the trains, is there like a real person behind like a looking glass to like, you know what I mean? Like how you
No, I don't think I think they probably have canned lines that they're repeating. The attractions that they do have a person looking through a camera, or at least they used to, was for Crush's show, the Nemo character.
Yes.
The whatchamacallit, the person from Monsters, the lady, the paperwork
Roz.
lady. Roz, yep,
Yeah.
Roz. They have a cast member that mans that and like tailors the insults towards the people in the vehicle. Mr. Potato Head used to, but Mr. Potato Head doesn't do a lot of the things he used to do, so I'm not sure what they're doing with it. Mr. Potato Head used to be able to take his ear off and stuff, and it doesn't seem like they do that anymore.
Well, I'll tell you this, dude. One of the speakers who was a frequent speaker during the commencement was driving pups nuts. My wife.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, just because my wife was like, "This is like, is that Roz from exactly what you're talking? Is that Roz from Monsters Inc.?" Because it was the whole time she talked was like this, and it was, and on top of that, dude, every time somebody would finish their speech, it would go back to her, and she would say, "Very inspiring."
Oh my god, that's so funny. How long was this whole ceremony?
It was It was over 2 hours, dude.
Oh, that's so long.
There's just no need for it to be that long, you know, and especially because we felt bad because we had like reservations at a restaurant that we had to postpone, and not, you know, my mom and my brother had a plane to catch, and it was just like, God, wrap it up. We're running out of time here.
Yeah, I went to my brother's graduation, and man, I started dozing. There were some dozinesses that were starting to occur halfway through that, because, you know, it does get repetitive. You know, you're happy for the people, you know, they worked hard to get their diploma and all that stuff, but also it's the same thing over again. It's like something or other's name, walk up, and it just becomes repetitive, and you just start getting real sleepy.
Yeah. It's crazy because my thing is I'm all for the speeches, but there is a lot of power in remaining concise when it comes to a speech, because if you're concise and your cadence is good, then people not only latch on, but they pick up the fact that this is not going to be here very long. So I'm going to pay attention, and they're there the whole time. As soon as they get the impression that this is a long-winded speaker, they drift out. And now that they've drifted out, it compounds how long the speech is, because they're not listening anyways, you know? So it's like, you gotta, it's kind of a science, but it's like, you gotta know what you're doing. And if you don't, that's okay. But learn something. You can't just go up there and talk. That's not what that is. It's like public speaking is it's like an art, you know?
A terrifying art, that and snakes. Was it anybody notable who did what?
That was an amazing observation, dude. It's a terrifying art. That and snakes.
Well, it's the two things I'm terrified of: is public speaking and snakes.
I know, that was just really funny. I want to see. I would like to see Scar giving a public speech with just surrounded by snakes. That's what I would like to see.
Oh my god, that would be like my worst fear. That's like Indiana Jones down in the temple. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, I had to fast forward that back in the, when we used to have the DVDs and the VHSs back in the day.
Yeah.
Couldn't take the snake scene in Raiders.
Yeah.
But who was the speaker, don't they usually have like a famous person speak?
Yeah, there was a famous person, but I'd rather not say, because then people will be able to deduce the college.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah. It was it was good, and I'm very, very, very proud of my daughter's so funny. She's like, Dad, I honestly would not even be walking if Grandma wasn't coming. Like, she just didn't even want to do the walk. And I was like, yeah, I was the same way. And my wife is like, that's the way it works, man. These graduations are actually not about the student. They're about the loved ones that, sacrifice so much that this could also, help be a reality or whatever. And I said, yep, that's why I walked when I graduated, even though mine was all me. But I did it anyways, because it was important that people see it. You know what I mean? And I was like, that's fine. I can put on a robe and walk. It's fine.
Yeah, I remember my brother. I guess I went to both my brother's high school ones, and then my brother's college graduation one. I remember there being this weird kind of exchange between the dean and my brother. I feel like there was some stuff there that happened. There was like a little extraness that wasn't and anyone else who went up there.
Yeah, I feel that.
I think he may have gotten in trouble a few times. I'm almost certain. He was also on the dean's list while getting in trouble, so I think the dean extra knew him. So,
oh man,
I just remember that my dad's like, he's been up there a little longer than the rest.
You want to know what's
They're
funny,
actually
dude?
having a conversation,
dude. When I was a senior in high school, this goes down as what a close friend of mine labels as one of the most beautifully ironic things in life. Is when I was a senior in high school, I actually failed band. Okay, now how in the world do you fail band? Well, you got to try hard at it. And I don't recommend this to everybody, but
but you were good with the music and stuff.
Yeah, I knew what I was doing, but I just stopped going. And I was, this is so not cool, but it's not cool, but I just stopped going because it was a brand new teacher. I'm not proud of my behavior, but I was a young kid. It was a brand new teacher. It was her first year teaching, and she was nice enough, but she did not know what she was doing. And I do not blame the demise of the program on her. I don't blame her for that. I really do not. But it didn't help. And it was kind of frustrating because I was so proud of the band for the 3 years prior that it was just hard to see it go up in flames like this. And I was a little bit mad, which is not rational. You know what I mean? It was not just her fault. And her and I got along just fine. But I decided I'm not going anymore. And I had enough credits to graduate. I wasn't worried. So I just stopped going. It was just simple as that. I just stopped going knowing I was going to fail. Not only did I fail, but I was also awarded in the band Most Outstanding Senior. And I failed. What is that? It was amazing.
That's messed up.
Yeah, I know, it's super messed up. Oh,
I've been in like swimming when I was on when I just couldn't respect the coach.
Yeah.
Like they were so bad that I just couldn't respect them. And I just stopped paying attention. Like I just couldn't, they were so bad. And it was a little nepotism going on there because the head coach, it was his son, and this guy was just absolute, just insane. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. Nepotism is alive and well.
Yep, it is. Yes, it is. Well, that's good. I'm glad your New York trip went well. And now your daughter's back with you and stuff, so that's good.
Yep, she's back, and her car gets here tomorrow. I, had a truck loaded up and bring it back, so it gets here tomorrow. So she'll have her car back, and her and Pups are going to start working towards certs for physical training, like at like fitness places. I don't want to name the fitness place, but they're going to get their certs to become trainers, and I think that's really awesome.
Oh, to become like a personal trainer type. Like
yeah, but it's more for group atmosphere.
Doing like not like one-on-one stuff, but doing like big groups and stuff.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems harder. That seems harder than just working with one person. Like,
yeah, I wonder that
public
myself.
speaking again. That's like training a bunch of snakes.
Well, I got to be honest with you. I've done both. I mean, I had my level 1s for like CrossFit back in the day where I would run whole classes and everything. But
yeah.
And then I've done personal training, which I was not certified to do, but I did personal training. And I got to be honest, personal training was harder. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than for me, it was harder because I could really screw this up for this person. You know what I mean? Like, because it's like, if you know what I mean? It's not, I don't get to blame it on, well, I'm watching a whole class here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I taught swimming and I enjoyed, I think I did a little bit of both. Because one thing I was good at was helping the special needs kids. Like, even though I hate that term, it's just annoying, but it just gets the point across. Like everyone, I don't know, that term just annoys me. I think there's better ways of saying it. Anyway, whatever. So like I would do a lot of one-on-one with them. There was just different challenges I found, like, teaching people like in groups versus one-on-one. They both had like their ups and downs and their unique challenges.
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah. People need to, I was never a cookie cutter coach. You know what I mean? People have to hear different things. And I worked with some coaches that were incredibly, like, very, very physically fit, but as trainers, they were extremely one-dimensional. Like, it was like, just do it this way. It's like, dude, you got people, some people need to hear things differently, bro. Like, come on, man.
Oh yeah, every kid needs a slight tweak to how you address them. I found, and I think if a coach can identify that not everyone is a cookie cutter, then that becomes a good trainer / coach. And because everybody learns, everyone picks up things in different ways. Some people need more time, some people less time. Some people will surprise you in one particular thing they just can't figure out, and it's. If you just treat everyone the same, then you're going to be an awful trainer or coach. You have to realize everyone is different.
Yep. I think
that's why I was good with like kids who needed extra help, because like it's just everyone needs like a little extra something. But it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Well, everybody need. You're right. They need. So I had people who I had to kind of dial it back in regards to like I appreciate your hunger here, but I need you to go down in weight or slow down because you're about to hurt yourself. And then other people where I'm like, you're sandbagging, you know what I mean? Like step it up. Like it's just, people need to hear different things based on what they need at that time,
Yeah. Dude, I also ran a tight ship.
I bet you did.
Dude, no, like if kids acted up, they were on the deck doing push-ups. And they knew that. They knew that we have the most fun, but when it's serious time, we're serious.
Yeah.
Like in my group, because I eventually was the coach who had to pass the kids from, like, I didn't realize the racket that went on at these swim lessons that my friend Jonathan knew ahead of time. He was much older. He eventually like flew Air Force 2 at the 757. So he went to the Air Force and eventually like flew like the vice president around.
Flew the vice
back
president
in the day.
around? That's insane.
Yeah, I know. Then I think he left the Air Force, I think in 2016, I think. But yeah, he flew the vice president a lot. But he was so smart. He knew exactly how to racket the whole system. So if you passed a kid to the next level, you got a $1.50 bonus. And that actually in those days was a lot, and especially as a kid, on top of like how much you just got paid by the hour, the $1.50 did add up. And I very rarely passed kids, because when I would pass kids, they would go on to the swim team. and not every kid made it to the swim team, but the vast majority, like 70% of the kids, made it past level 1 and 2, and he taught level 1 and 2, and made 4 times more money than all of us. But I love passing kids to the swim team. I felt like I should get $5 for that, because that was an effort. But if those kids got out of line, they were on the deck they were doing crunches or push-ups, and they knew it. But we also had the most fun when it was playtime. We had all the fun.
You're talking about when they're acting up. You're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we ran a tight ship. They also I did witness a kid that somehow was able to do butterfly. You know the stroke butterfly?
Mm-hmm.
He would do butterfly and he would go backwards. I've never seen somebody do butterfly and just completely go backwards.
Hold on.
So he would start out, he would push off the wall, so he had the momentum to get off the wall, and then he would probably, pass the flags, and then he would do a couple strokes of butterfly, get close to the center of the pool, and then he would get tired, and instead every one of his strokes that were supposed to clear the water and then latch the water and then push, instead he wasn't clearing the water. So his arms were just like sending him backwards every time, and he kept ending up back at the start. I'm like,
I could see it.
I'm like, my man, this is the wrong side of the pool. And he'd be like, oh dang man, I just get so tired.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I can see it, but also here's a good opportunity to ask this: why on earth was the butterfly stroke ever invented? It's the most ridiculous way to swim.
It's the most exhausting. It's the most exhausting stroke. It 100% is. And I used to struggle with it. Like I struggled with butterfly until right before my swimming career ended, when I got sick. Like my wingspan grew like to like an enormous span. And all this, like one swim meet, I dropped like 4 seconds off my 100 time. Like it was insane. People were like, what the? Like I was in like, I don't know, nowhere near like a good like placement. And so I had like a bad like I don't know, whatever like my I forgot the term for like that, not the race, but whatever I was in, like I just blew everyone out of the water.
The heat.
Yeah, I just blew everyone out of the water, and it was like, what? My coach was like, you're the worst butterflyer on this team. What just happened?
That's kind of amazing.
And I'm like, my breaststroke was getting worse because I was growing and I wasn't like adjusting to how like my stroke to how fast I was growing. And so like my breaststroke, which I was very close to my sectional time on, and then all of a sudden, like I'm not getting any progress towards that time. And then all of a sudden I'm like within half a second of it in butterfly, when I was like nowhere near. Oh my God. I was so mad then I got sick and I never got my sectional time. But yeah, I was actually becoming a butterfly, which was my least favorite stroke, and I was awful at it.
Well, what's crazy to me,
hard.
Humans should not be swimming for speed anyways, right? I've talked about this before. You can take the world's fastest swimmer. Michael Phelps can be swimming the regular stroke, and I can walk on land next to him and say, you're doing great, buddy. And he's the fastest man in the world. So not only are we not supposed to be swimming for speed, but we're saying, okay, now be a fish, but instead of being a fish, be an insect pretending to be a fish. be a butterfly. Butterflies can't swim to begin with. Like it's the most ridiculous stroke I've ever seen, dude. And I have no idea. Like it looks crazy exhausting.
Oh yeah, the 200. I always said the 200 butterfly was the most exhausting stroke, at least for me. Like I could do the mile. The mile's no problem. It's fine. It's boring, but it's whatever. But yeah, the 200 butterfly was an exhausting. So that's 200 yards. So that's on a yard pool. That's eight. That's eight. That's 8. I can't think of any of the words today.
Are you supposed to take a breath every single time you breach?
Butterfly, yeah, butterfly, yeah.
God, that sounds
because
so
you come up, you breathe, you go down, you breathe, yeah.
How, with all that splashing, how was there not water going in your lungs?
Oh, you drink a lot of water, but eventually, like as you get older, like when you're a kid, that happens a lot. But like when you get older and you swimming just becomes the thing you do every day, like it's rare. But what you can get a lot of is water up your nose. I at least had that problem a lot in backstroke, because I didn't know this, but my lung capacity was diminishing so much that like I was like struggling. Like, I couldn't stay underwater very long when I was starting to get sick. So like I was really struggling to breathe. So I was like accidentally taking breaths when I was like doing my flip turn on backstroke. So I was always ingesting water like in those last year or so. I was like, why can I not breathe? And that's like, oh, that's why. But yeah, I used to ingest so much water on backstroke in my last year. It's like, why is this happening?
Yeah, I would never, I mean, I can swim fine, but I've never considered myself a strong swimmer. And I can swim. I know how to. I got it all nailed down, but I'm not like a strong swimmer. But when people are and they're really cooking, it's pretty impressive. I don't understand. I don't get it.
I took a lot of pleasure, Skiz, in going to like places where the people really didn't know how to swim, and I just got in there and just tore it up.
Oh, there's a name for that. I forget what it is. You're like
showboating.
Showboating, but you're also punching down. That's what you're doing.
Well, I when I was young, I was very proficient at swimming at a very young age, and a lot of times lifeguards would say that I would need to wear a life jacket or I couldn't go in the deep end, and I'd be like, bro. It's like I just did it. Like I was like 5 or 6, and I was like, I just did a 200. I did a 200 freestyle.
You're so arrogant.
That was like, yeah, I did enjoy boasting about when there were people who are really bad at swimming, and I just dive in the pool, just cruise around.
Look at me.
I mean, there is a difference of somebody who swims all their life, and then you get in the pool with other people who don't know how to swim, and it's just like, oh dear, do I need to be the lifeguard here?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have something in life you can boast about a little bit, you know? You gotta have something.
There's people, and I'm sure there's people in chat right now who don't know how to swim. And I think I take that for granted, to be honest.
Probably. I think it's important that people learn how to swim in some capacity, because you never know when you're going to fall into a river.
That's kind of where I'm coming from. It scares me. It scares me for those people. I get worried about them in big bodies of water.
Yeah, exactly.
That would frighten me.
I know my coach used to teach swim lessons for free in old Cottage Grove, Oregon, because there were so many freaking kids who were drowning. And he was like, enough of this. Like, this was like in the 70s or 80s. And he just like set up some program. It was like free of charge. Just come down in the pool. And we'll teach you all the basics. Like, enough of these kids going to the river as teenagers and drowning. He was like, he was so grumpy. He was like, I'm done with this.
You know what? My my uncle is like a master pool builder. And he
pool builder.
Yeah, he builds incredible.
Well, that would be a fun job. Does he get to design them and stuff?
Sometimes he does. Yeah. Well, yeah, the answer is yes, but his amount of freedom is based on the client, right? Sometimes the clients know exactly what they want. Other times they're like, no, here's artistic freedom. But he, once upon a time, I think he still does it. I don't know. But in Arizona, the amount of drownings we're talking 20, 30 years ago. And I'm sure it's still the case. I don't know what it is. But the amount of children drowning in summertime was just skyrocketing.
Yeah.
And it was unbelievable, dude, because kids are crafty, you know what I mean? And they'll find a way to get to the backyard. And he made a decision. He's like, I don't care how much business I lose. It's not going to happen in one of my pools. So he would not build pools for people unless he saw the contract that they were having a gate built around it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and they'd be like, well, I don't have kids. And he's like, I understand. He's like, but your neighbor probably does. You know what I mean? And it was like the amount of drownings where a kid would drown in a pool that was not even in their backyard. You know what I mean? And so it was a big thing that he kind of just committed to a long time ago.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of rules around that in California, if I remember right.
Is there?
Yeah, it depends on some. Also, there's state laws and there's also like county laws. I know Contra Costa County had, at least when we were kids, I remember like the pools had to have, you had to have you had to have a fence obviously around the house. You had to have a lock on the gate, and I think either you had to have a separate fence around the pool, or maybe that was optional. But I remember there was a lot of rules around around that in California when we
Yeah.
were growing up.
Yeah, because he did this thing where when the news got wind of this, they actually came and interviewed him, and he did this thing where he's like, it can't just be a gate; it needs to be like a certain technology gate from a lock standpoint. So he gave an example where the standard gate that swings closed and it has that little stem that comes out and like latches and that hook thing that
Yeah,
comes
the
over.
big spring. Yeah.
Yeah. He said, this is what most people have. And he goes, and then he recommended a different type of latch. And he goes, and the reason, he goes, if you get a little kid who has, sees a pool, they want to get to the other side, he grabs the gate and he shakes it back like twice. Ding, ding, ding. That's all he does is shake it and it popped the hook open. It just opened right up.
Oh, yeah, I see.
And he's like, in these kids, that's their instinct to grab and shake. And so he had all these recommendations for like drop down locks and stuff like that. Just his whole thing was he's like, I'm gonna bat 1,000. No child's gonna drown in a pool I made.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense about the gate latch. Also, I remember there was a rule of how high the gate latch had to be.
Yep, absolutely.
There's a bunch of stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Parents need to teach your kids how to swim. Like, it's kind of important. You never know when a kid may just intentionally or unintentionally end up in the water.
Yeah. It frightens me, dude.
But it's not that hard. Like, teaching a kid the very basics of swimming is not very hard. Level 1 and 2 of our swim lessons were basically like teaching you how to float, teaching you how to blow bubbles. Like, even just that is just like super easy.
Yeah, just
stuff to learn.
Yeah, just no panicking, just how to keep your head above water, whether it's floating or just treading, whatever it is. I feel like there's just no age that can't be taught. It's how I feel. I could be wrong here, but I feel like there's no age where that can't be taught.
No, I think the older you get, it just takes longer, but it's not that it's unteachable.
Yeah.
And you're right. The biggest thing in swimming is to make sure that you don't panic in the water.
Mhm.
Like that's where people get in trouble, is they just start like flailing around and this and that. Like, if you feel comfortable in the water, like, you're fine. Like, you can float, you can chill, like it's okay. But when people start flailing around is when it gets bad. That's why, like, rescue swimmers, like my brother, who was a rescue swimmer in the Navy, just had to just deck a guy in the face once and basically knock him out. Otherwise, he was gonna like kill them both.
Yeah,
And
they say that happens. They pull you down.
yeah, it was either he was going to literally choke the guy out or he was going to punch him in the face. And like, either or, he's like, we're going to die if you don't stop. And he turned around apparently and he just punched the guy in the face. And it like disoriented him enough like that he was able to like get full control over him and then like get him in the boat, the little dinghy or the ribbed
I'm
boat or
impressed that
whatever.
he was able to punch with enough purchase while treading water. That's incredible.
Yeah, I don't know. He just decked the guy in the face.
Let me ask you this: in your heyday, let me see. I'm gonna. All right, chat. We're gonna play a game here, and Scar, don't answer just yet. What in Scar's heyday as a swimmer? How long do we think Scar could tread water nonstop until he had to get a purchase on some sort of land? And I'm talking about, like, I'm not going to say like if he fell off a cruise ship in the ocean, because that's a different level of survival. I'm saying just in general, right? So get your numbers in. I'm going to get mine, and I'm thinking in Scar's heyday.
Yeah,
Okay, I
open
have my
water
answer.
in waves and stuff like that is completely different than a swimming pool.
Well, I'm saying, I'm more referring to.
Yeah, in the pool.
It's a different level of survival, right? There's been people who tread water for like days or whatever, when you have no choice. I'm talking about before you're like, okay, I need to take a break. Okay, I have my number, and then let's hear. So my number is 1 hour and 15 minutes. And now in the chat, we've got 1 hour. We have 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes. Somebody's got 70 minutes. So people have 2 hours. That's 120 minutes. People have 3 hours, 10 to 12 hours. All right, let's hear what Scar has to say.
Okay, all right, we got
What's the number, buddy?
I don't think I could do it as long as you told me to do it. Because it wasn't hard, because what we did that was hard was we would take kickboards on our 2 arms and we would have our feet up in the air doing like tricks over and over. So like you have 2 kickboards on your arms, your feet are straight in the air and you're doing like kicks or like just kicking. or you're doing like your feet crossing or up and down and stuff like that, that's what would drain you. Like just sitting in the water and treading, like we could do that as long as like our coach told us to do that.
So you were just like, you could do that to the point to where it was not exhausting on any level to you, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it could
Interesting.
probably at like once you start pushing hours, I think you probably start getting tired.
Yeah.
But the biggest things was the stuff that we would do. Like we would, sink to the bottom and stay there for a little while, then shoot up, and then you go back down, sit on the bottom for 10 more seconds, and then shoot up. You only get that one breath, and you do that for a long time. And the biggest one is taking 2 kickboards was the most exhausting thing, was on either end of your arms. And so then you're kind of you're laying on your back in the water, and then your feet are up in the air and you're kicking with your feet up in the air. That would like send your abs through like just pain.
That's
I can't tell you how exhausting that was.
Yeah.
Like we would, so our a lot of our, and we put weights on us too. We put resistance bands on, stuff like that made it exhausting.
That sounds
yeah,
exhausting, dude.
If you lay on your back in a pool and then like have your feet sticking straight up was it really exhausted you. I mean, we would do that for a long time. We probably did it for.
But how were you staying afloat when you're putting your feet in the air?
Well, you use the kickboards as balance because you're mostly just trying to focus on your abs.
You're on. They're like underneath. I got you. Okay.
They're under both arms, so you're using that for technique and stability. Eventually, we would do stuff where we would actually just swim back and forth. We would do similar things without kickboards, with our feet up in the air. I forgot exactly how that worked, but
that's pretty incredible.
And sometimes,
that's
like if I remember
serious
right,
core work, dude.
If I remember right, the older kids would not, because I was young. I was like 13 or something. Some of the older guys, they had other ways they were doing it. It was even more impressive. They might have done paddle. I can't remember, but yeah, we used to do that a lot. It was exhausting. It was when I did it when I was 9. I got so tired that I just kind of like was just sitting there, and my coach is like, "Hey, everybody, Cat Dog's crying. He worked so hard." And I'm like, "I'm not crying. I'm just really tired."
What did he call you?
He called me Cat Dog.
Well, why?
Well, I really like Cat Dog, and I used to talk about it a lot. Okay, I was 9 years old. I was 8 years old when I was on the senior team, and I was in lane 1, the slowest lane. And I was in the lane where any of the senior kids like got hurt. They would end up in the lane with me. And basically he just mocked me all the time. And one of the times he mocked me was because I really liked Cat Dog on Nickelodeon. And my nickname just became Cat Dog. And also once I lost my Cat Dog toy and I was running around the pool looking for it. I'm like, "What are you looking for?" I was like, "Cat Dog, Cat Dog, Cat Dog." So he just mocked me over that forever. It's hard when you're like 9 years old and everyone else is like, at that age, if someone's even like 3 years older than you, they're like ancient.
Yeah. I got you.
They're like ancient. So yeah, but I used to swim in the breakdown lane when I was that young, and that because I swam that same coach all the way until I was 16, where I got sick, and so I was like 9, 8. I think it's actually 8. I think it was 8, and then until I was 16 with that coach, and yeah, I worked my way up from lane 1, the breakdown lane, where all the people who had like pulled shoulders and bad knees would end up. I worked my way up.
You're a stud. I remember.
I worked my way up there.
I love
a lot of people hated me when I used to just be like the kid over in the lane. All of a sudden, I was starting to beat them
because you were a stud.
They were not happy. Because I was just the little kid in lane 1, and all of a sudden I'm moving up to lane 4 or 5, and I was like, "Oof, lane 6 someday," and then got sick.
Yeah. Scar, why am I hearing thunder when it's sunny outside?
You're hearing thunder
in the game.
Wait, you heard like lightning or like Minecraft thunder?
Yeah. So did you. You heard it too.
Did I?
There's no way you didn't.
I didn't. Is it in your real life?
No. Is
Are you
it?
sure?
No, I just looked out the window. No, it's not.
Okay. I looked out the window too, and it's sunny.
I don't understand. Am I being
That's
trolled?
weird.
You're trolling me.
I no, legitimately. I don't have any noisy machines on me at the moment. Did chat hear it?
Yeah, chat hears it. And they're confused too. See?
I genuinely can't hear it.
Why can't you hear that? I just heard it again.
You heard it again.
Yeah, but Cub's not on, guys.
Yeah, Cub's not on. All right, I'm looking up with free cams. It's perfectly day. It's day, right? I have night vision on, but
Yeah,
I
it's
think
definitely not, and
yeah,
it's
that's
not,
day.
it's not, look, there's no storm because I can't sleep.
I have no idea. Any of your sound effects for sounds like that?
No. Look down. What's looking
Minecarts
down
can make
gonna
like a
do?
weird rumbly sound.
Is there something with the skeleton horses?
I have no idea.
I'm in my
There's
own
nobody
noodles
even
here.
on to make the sound. Like Cleo logged off.
Yeah, but like here, stand by me. Stand by me. It's actually lean on me, I guess. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend, and I'll help you carry on before it won't be long, or I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Don't you know that song? What's the
Tool.
next line? I just call on me brother when
I don't
you
know.
need a
I'm so
friend.
sorry. I failed you.
We all need somebody to lean on.
I have absolutely failed you. What song is it?
It's called Lean on Me, I think. It's not Tool Bop.
I don't know. I don't know that person. I've been trying to do better with the songs, like for realsy. I've been trying to learn more so I don't look like such a fool.
It's a good song, dude.
It's a good song. It sounds like a good song. I just don't know what it is.
I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all
the singer
need
person?
somebody to lean on. Well, who sings that, everybody? Bill Withers? Bill Withers.
Bill Withers.
Yeah, Stand By Me is another song, but I forget how that melody goes.
I don't know who that is. Is he a older gentleman distinguished?
You know that reminds me of, dude, when we were playing Hightail for a little bit, you kept asking me if I saw the posh bear.
The posh bear, dude. That bear had one of those giant collar things, you know, like posh people had back in British days, or like medieval days.
See,
Like,
don't you hear it?
I don't hear a thing. And
What
now
is
I'm like,
going on?
There's something wrong with my hearing.
How comes he does not hear it, everybody?
What should I turn up?
Yeah, what is it that you think he has turned down? Ambient environment? Weather? What's your weather at?
I don't know. My weather's weird. Everything's weird. My master volume's 50%. My ambient environment is 25%. My weather's 20%.
All
So
right.
I can barely hear anything. Honestly.
My weather's at 100%. I think that's why you.
Oh my god! What are you doing at that weather 100%?
Well, who cares? Like,
I've never seen something so insane in my life. When it rains, like, do you just have to stop recording? I've never seen somebody with I have never seen a YouTuber with their weather at 100%. That is so funny to me.
Put your weather at 100%. I say. I want you to
refuse.
put it at 100. I want you to hear the thunder.
Oh my god, thunder. That is so funny. I am the one thing that ruins videos, and you're just at like 100.
All right, put it. Did you? Is it? They're saying it's Cubs golf course.
Cubs golf course.
How comes that would be thunder? Thunder.
That doesn't make sense.
Lightning before the thunder. Thunder. Lightning.
Man,
before
I
the
need
thunder.
B-Dubs to get on that. I'm gonna have a word with him. So Cub goes to the B-Dubs for his moss supply, but also Cub goes into my storage area and takes out a gargantuan amount of moss. So, but then B-Dubs is this guy who has this big, like, sponsor the golf course, supplier of the moss, whereas I'm over here actually supplying and getting no recognition.
That's messed up. Hey,
Yeah, very messed
speaking of recognition, guess what I ran out of?
What?
It gets everywhere.
You ran out of sand?
I did, yeah.
Oh
But-
no, I got sand. I'll get sand. I'll get sand to you. I've just been gone for so freaking
Exactly,
long. Like,
dude. And I said that in my video. I said Scar's supposed to be keeping me supplied with this, but he has been busy and gone, so I'm just gonna get some myself. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah. No,
saying.
I do have sand. I got some. I used way less than I thought for my glass, so I'm pretty sure I have a bunch more left.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I should have checked on that. I haven't checked on that for
You're
a while.
all good,
We need
dude.
an indicator. Okay, so you blew through a lot of sand. Okay, so you did use the whole initial batch. Okay, nice.
I did. You know, I don't dupe TNT because
You're not a duper?
I'm not a duper, and Tango's one of those rare people. Don't you hear that? Did you turn it up to 100%?
I hear nothing.
Turn it up.
Okay, I'm gonna turn up the master now.
But
Volume.
did you turn the weather up to 100?
Yeah, but the master volume was still on 50%.
Well, see, my master's at 32%, homie.
Dude, I
Guys,
don't know
why
what's
am I
going
the only
on.
one hearing this?
Is Tango a duper?
Go to what corner? This corner with this corner over? No, Tango doesn't dupe. And he's one of those rare people who, you know what? I wouldn't hate having his respect. And he said, I will not respect you as a redstoner if you dupe. And I was like, what? Fine. So I agreed not to dupe, and I don't dupe. I do the real deal. But
I think I would have. I'm not a duper, but I think I would have just antagonized Tango and became a duper just to antagonize him.
I got it.
Because
Missed
I love
opportunity.
antagonizing Tango. It's so fun. If I don't even know how I could make a thundery sound.
Well, my chat thinks I need to go to a certain corner of the room, which, okay, over here then, guys. You're saying, here, let's go over there. You're saying over here. All right, come over here, Sir Scar. Right there. You hear it?
Oh my god, I can hear it.
Hey!
Okay, I'm gonna turn that sound back down. There's a reason I have that sound the way it is.
Okay, but it's completely, well, it's nighttime now, but it's not storming.
Why is there so much lightning over here?
I don't get it.
Is there any of your sound effects?
No. No. What could it be? Somebody's trolling me, dude. Oh my god, I'm being trolled.
The thunder.
There's something around here, dude. There's a chicken around here. I know it, like what I did to you. You did this.
I would have done. I'm gonna be quite honest. I would have done something better. I genuinely have ideas. I just haven't been around to do the idea.
Yeah, somebody's got this sorted.
What's this over here?
What? This is just
30 plus.
Never mind.
Are you the last stronghold
No,
of the
it's me
20s?
and Pearl, but Pearl's only 20 days younger than me.
Oh no, we're gonna lose the child audience.
We are losing all the 29-year-olds at once.
What
No,
have I
we
come
need
into
to
the
get, we need to
channel?
get down with the kids. We need to get hip and cool.
We gotta get on TikTok, dude.
That's a soundbite I might use in Persona. I don't know if I will.
That's funny.
I
Okay,
just
so
might.
that's not it. I thought I found it, but
No, right out there in the open. No, that's I don't know what's happening.
I don't see anything. Hey, there's Jev. Big congratulations on Jev meeting his goal, his weight loss journey.
Yeah, he's absolutely crushing it.
I don't see anything. I have genuinely looked all over the place. I have no idea where that's coming from. That is super weird. It's an actual thunder. It's nothing. It's not like something sounds like thunder. It is thunder.
It is. Well, it's not actual. It's not thunder. It's got to be a soundbite.
Oh yeah, I just meant that it's not like something that sounds like it. Like maybe like a minecart that's just like
No.
something.
This is somebody. There's like what I did to you with haunted gas. That's around here somewhere with thunder, I think.
But the radius must be ginormous because I don't see anything.
I don't know. I don't think it's very ginormous because you didn't hear it. Like we just happened to be.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Yeah.
Like we just happened to be at the precipice. Like it's over here somewhere.
Is there anything that triggers it?
Well, like what I did to you was a chicken, and there was it was like a pressure plate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just might
That's weird.
have a problem. You'll see. All right, ready? Let's see. Ready? Okay, Jev. Finish. Oops. Gosh dang it. It's so annoying. All right, ready? Finish this line. Wait, is he into the thunder? Oh, that's making me crazy. Lean on me when you're not strong. And I'll be your friend. There we go. Let's see what he gets. Let's see if he does it. Let's see. Ready? Are you paying attention? Are you muted?
All right.
Okay.
Finish the line. Let's do it. Learn, lean on me. Oh, that's from Bog Saget. No. What was his name again? No, wait, what was the guy's name? No, it was something similar. Marty
McFly?
No, it was Marty Weathers.
I don't remember. You and I forgot already.
How do you not know? You're the
I
music guy.
didn't know the guy's name. I don't know stuff. Bill Withers. Come on, Jeff. Don't look it up. Yeah, baby. Well done.
That's good.
That was good.
I wouldn't be able to do it. Who is Bob Saget?
Are you kidding? It's the father on Full House.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, he died recently, didn't he? It was sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I spelled his
I always
last name
goof
right.
up. There's two people I goof up a lot, and it's Stamos and what's the other one?
I wonder if I can
Shoot,
guess
two
the other one.
people.
Don't tell me. I want to see if I can guess who you confused John Stamos with. I'm not going to look at chat.
Okay,
You
so
confused John Stamos with Rob Lowe?
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Nothing but net, people. Nothing but net.
Nothing but net. I mean, they look kind of the same, right? A little bit. They're kind of the same, right?
You know what? They're both really good looking dudes. I'll give you that.
But Stamos is my guy because he's the Disney guy.
How's he the Disney guy?
He loves Disneyland, and he's got the giant. Oh, people are gonna get weird about this again. Chat, can you just not for 5 seconds? He's got the. Chat, don't. He's got.
I don't know what you're on about, but this is wonderful.
Last time I talked about this, people went just haywire when I said this. He's got the giant.
The giant what?
He's got.
I will be the judge and jury here. The giant what?
He's got the giant D in his backyard. That was the Disneyland sign. So Disneyland in its font has like a very particular kind of Gothic D design.
Oh,
in
they
the
went nuts
original
because you
sign.
said the giant D. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, they're just killing me for. And so he's got the giant D in his yard, and it's super. It's not funny. It's.
Well, you know what? It's not fair if he's that good looking and also has the giant D.
It isn't fair because that's so cool that he has that, and he
The
also
Disneyland
has he has one of the devils from Mr. Toad's Wild Ride because for God knows what reason that ride ends in hell. It's one of the most charming things about Disneyland is just the silliness of that ride. But he has one of the little devils, and he has a ton of other stuff. He might have one of the Skyway buckets or one of the Dumbos, but I can't remember. But he's got so many cool Disney artifacts in his house, and he goes to a lot of the Disney nerdy events and stuff like that. He's good friends with Bob Gurr.
Look at this. How are you doing that?
What did I do this time?
Bro, you're floating.
I'm floating. Hold on.
I'm gonna send
It's
you
so
a
dark,
picture.
it's hard for me to see.
I'm gonna send you a picture.
Oh, I think I'm standing on a. Yeah. Oh shoot. Okay, I got it in my hand. You can float if you're on a carpet or like a mossy carpet on top of a fence. It's weird. Like you just kind of like hover above it.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
But yeah, John Stamos, super cool. He loves Disneyland as much as I do. I don't know anything else about him. Was he in any other shows besides being a Disneyland fan?
Well, he's Full House, and that is actually an amazing realization I'm having right now. Was John Stamos, who's massively famous, ever in anything other than Full House?
I'm looking. He was in ER. Something
He
called
was?
the Big Shot. Something called The Grandfathered. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, they're saying ER.
General Hospital. Whoa, General Hospital's been on since 1963. My grandma used to watch that show. I don't know what do they still have to talk about?
General Hospital. Okay, so I
It was
think
like a soap opera.
he was in the Beach Boys.
Apparently he's a musician.
No, he wasn't. Is he a musician?
I mean, it says his real name is John Philip. Oh, John Philip Stamos is an American actor and musician. So apparently he does something with the musics.
Now they're saying he played drums for the Beach Boys, but was that just like a celebrity thing he did, or was he their drummer? Because I don't think he was.
I really only know his Disneyland acumens.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think he was in a lot of like child things. I think he was like a younger fella.
He's legit, says Zeke. With the Beach Boys, not as a Beach Boy. Yeah, I'm thinking the thunder was from Jevin too, because he said sorry. Demi Moore was also in General Hospital.
Oh, he was in Muppets Haunted Mansion special. I remember that. That was good. That was a good show. Highly recommend.
Lean on me.
Yeah, interesting. But yeah, big Disneyland guy. Search it. Don't search his Big D, but just search like his Disneyland collection. Just search his Disneyland
You can
collection.
say
and
the
you'll see.
Disneyland Big D. Or the Disneyland D.
Yeah, that makes more sense, I guess. But yeah, search his collection. He's got a lot of cool stuff. And he got some of that stuff when you could easily get those ride vehicles for like very little money back in the day when Disney just like sold stuff on eBay for a while. And I mean, you could buy you could buy a Pirates of the Caribbean boat when they replaced all the Pirates of the Caribbean boats in like 2000 something, like 2002 or so. They were selling them for $300 a pop, like a giant ride vehicle boat for $300.
You could buy the whole boat?
The whole boat. When they replaced the boats, and yeah, it was like 2000, 2002.
I'm
2001.
shocked that they were going for that low.
They sold the keel boat. They sold one of the Mark Finn keel boats for $1,500, and that's like a gigantic thing. You just had to have a trailer, and you met somebody at Disneyland, and you picked it up and put it on it. And then for a while, you could buy the Skyway buckets for $1,500. You could buy the Dumbo vehicles for $1,500.
All right. Listen up,
It's
Scar.
crazy.
This is what you
I just
need to
didn't
do,
have a
buddy.
penny to my name then.
This is what you need to do. You need to contact Disney.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to ask them if they are doing any sort of renovation or if there's any sort of iconic material around that we can acquisition, and we bring it to the next charity event. We all sign it, and it's got double awesomeness because you're so closely associated with Disney. Nooch.
I don't have any sweet hookups.
That was so Napoleon Dynamite right there, dude. You ever taken off any sweet jumps?
I caught you a bass.
A delicious bass.
Yeah, a delicious bass.
Lean on me. Oh, my body.
Oh, I was getting Cleo. I was getting Cleo in on this. Skiz. We got to go to Disneyland. We got or Disney World, wherever. We got to make it happen at some point. We got to make it happen. I got Cleo on board.
Yeah,
I think I got Jem on board. And are you on board, Skiz?
Pups is on board. Pups has been wanting to do Disneyland with you for a while.
Okay, good.
We can get enough
Did Pups
people.
watch Darth
dude.
Maul, by the way?
What's that?
Did Pups
Yes.
watch the Darth Maul show?
Yeah, either done or close to done.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you and Pups need to hang out and talk Star Wars, dude.
I barely got that. Your wife's super cool. I barely got to talk to your wife at the charity event, but I did get to talk to her a little bit on what was it, Friday. So yeah, we didn't even get to talk about Star Wars.
I know. Charity events, it's fun, but it's also got a lot of TikTok chop going on. You know,
a lot of TikTok chop.
That's right. We're on a schedule.
Yeah, I was talking to Mumbo because I wanted some advices on how to run a production because he did all that filming. I don't think he really does much of it anymore, but and I was talking to Zach, and one of the big things we need is, and now I forgot what Mumbo called this particular person's role, but it's an AD with a asterisk with another name. But they basically just absolutely keep to the schedule, into the clock, and make sure everybody's in the positions they need to be in. So their whole job is to you need to be here at this time. And I think that we need that role. I don't know who's going to do that role. I don't know.
Dude,
if
that's what Pups was doing the entire charity event.
I
dude.
know, but we need to make it official.
Official. It's like a it's basically a program manager.
Yeah. I mean, they had some kind of fancy film word for it when I was asking Mumbo about this because he said his Vicky, his girlfriend, his Vicky, his Vicky. This is the weirdest way of phrasing that.
Vicky.
Vicky did that role, so so he was explaining kind of what it entails, and I was like, that's exactly what we need for the charity event.
Yeah.
And that will officially kill the Be Right Back screens to never annoy the audience again.
Yep. Honestly, that is something that Liquid Dogs should have been doing. It just is.
I talked to Zach, and he said that Liquid Dogs has had their thing. Is that they, so in their productions, they're very hands-on in terms of stand here, say, we're doing this. Whereas with us, they're very hands-off. And I'm almost thinking we need to talk with them about being more hands-on.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were kind of told to hands off, just kind of let us do what we do, which is good. But I think we might need a little bit more direction to avoid the Be Right Back screens to know oh, this is ending. We need to get this
I would
position.
encourage you and I to talk about this offline a little bit because that was my job for a year before COVID kicked in. I was doing that at my main corporate job.
Yeah.
For huge events. So we should talk offline because there's words that we need to capture in regards to how to move in the right direction. You know what I mean? For next time.
Yeah.
So I think let's have an offline discussion, buddy.
Yep. So yeah, that's what I've been poking around with working on.
Good. Well, I think I'm going to wrap up my stream, dude.
Where does one find their way out of here?
You can go this way.
Come fly with
up
me.
this ladder, and then you're going home free.
Who's that?
Come fly with me. Come fly away. I don't know. What is that? Is that for Sinatra?
Yeah. Dang it. I was hoping. Oh, dang, Skiz. I was really hoping you wouldn't know, and I was going to be like, well, excuse me, Mr. Skiz, that is Frank Sinatra.
So I was right.
He knew. I almost had him. I had him for a second. I was. Oh, you got lots of progress on your house.
I definitely wouldn't use the word lots, but there's some.
No, this is more progress than when last I saw this whole section right here and stuff.
Yeah. This was
you moved the door. Oh no, the door's still here.
Yeah. You got to give a kiss. Mwah. Back and in. Nooch.
You still haven't hooked the button up, I see.
There's no button needed.
There's the button right there. Man, it sounds like Oh, where's this go? This looks new.
This place is such a mess. God, I'm a mess.
Oh, this is just a way to not die going into your storage room.
Oh, you found something I don't know about. How'd you get there?
Your storage room used to be really precarious, and now you have like an actual pathway to your storage room.
Oh, yeah. It's yes, that is correct.
Dude, your storage room used to be like, take your life in your hands to get to it.
Yeah.
And now you actually have a pathway to it.
Yeah, my place is so bizarre. And then
This is the most skiz room ever. Like everything about this is just screams you. The color, everything. It's just the skiz room.
Do you remember how to get to my portal? That dirt was not supposed to be there. What are you opening chests for? Yeah, it's not. It's over in this room.
No, I'm gonna find it.
Okay. Don't you make a portal scar. Don't scar. You're gonna end up linking something.
Got a lot of links over here. Oh, I guess you are kind of close to the decked out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Tango's got a lot of stuff over there. Does he have a lot of portals this time?
Yes, I helped him put in like what, 80 of them? What was it, everybody? Something like that.
Oh my god. No, jeez. You got a hole over here.
This has to be dealt with too.
Okay. All right. Where's your portal? Hey, why does this look weird? Ah! Oh my god. I was like, why does that look weird? I thought that was it. I thought I was, oh my god. Hey, I found your portal.
You did.
Dude, I had absolutely no idea where your portal was.
And this is a secret way into Impulse's place too. Boop.
This is like when you your brother's like, and we're gonna make a tunnel through our house to our other bedroom, and it's gonna be like our secret tunnel. Yeah. Like you actually did the
we did the thing.
Dream of making like a secret tunnel.
Yeah, we did the thing. And then that first one you went in, that's how you get up. Where is he?
Dang it.
What are you going to do? Try to shoot me? I don't think
shoot
so.
you as you came through. Oh my god. Oh, gee.
Oh, it takes away your, Where's my bow? My bow's gone. Did I drop? Is it in here? Would I have put it? Would I have done that? It's not in there. I wonder if I dropped my bow. He's gonna take a shot at me.
They don't go through. They go through to the portal.
They do. They do.
Yeah.
But my bow's missing.
Where'd your bow go? Oh, you got your bow right. Oh, you got your pokey stick.
Yeah.
All right, Skizzy.
All right, brother. You take care, man.
You too. Goodbye, Skiz.
Bye. That was fun catching up. Dude, I got to understand, where is my bow? I just like... Maybe I put it inside that shulker box. Okay, that flying was just grade A, amazing. That's the wrong spot, though. Hopefully it's in this shulker box, everybody, or one of these. Guys, where's my bow? You know, this is why is it near the Ender Farm? The blue shulker box? What do you mean? What blue shulker box? Oh, like one of let's I mean this is not blue, but let me just maybe I accidentally threw it into one of these guys when I opened it. No. The shulker box is here. This is why we got to have this. This is Bop just sent this to me. Here. Is that what this is? That new? Is that what this shirt on? Goodness gracious. Hold on. All right, hold on. I'll add this. Let me add this. I'm going to add this, guys. And you guys, you're going to see it pop up real soon in the Snoogans, which is Latin for the emotes. Don't you forget about me, everybody. Okay, guys. Okay, there's the new one. Let's see who can get it in the chat first. Gosh dang it. That's the face that needs to happen. Let's see. Let's see how long until it shows up. It's not the derp one. This is fun. This is always fun when I can upload an emote that Bop made and it shows up here. I can't believe this. What the heck, Snoogans? There it is. That's the sad face. Summercast says, okay, Skiz got a joke for you. What do you call a beehive without an exit? All right, let me think. A beehole. Come on, Cass. Is that right? Oh, an unbelievable. I like that. Oh, an unbelievable. I like that. I like that. Hey, somebody asked earlier, I saw they got an job interview coming up. I don't know if you're still around. Want to know if I had any advice for you? Yes. Make sure you have questions for them. I've talked about this before, and you ask them. Okay? If hired, what does my position, what does it look like in 6 months for you to know that it was the right decision? That's a good question to ask. And make sure you have, that's a good question to ask. Have questions for them, and that is one that you should have. There, I said it. I lost my bow. I must have just dropped it somewhere. Guys, I don't understand. How is it just missing? Did I throw it like, I didn't throw it. Let me just see something really quick here. Oh, in the beginning when I died. I know what you're talking about. When I died from the gravity and I must have not picked it up. Guys, that's what it is, isn't it? Now I got to make a new bow. I like my bow. I'm checking like I'm going to stumble across it. That's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was. I didn't pay attention. And now I'm sad. So sad. There's an emote that reflects it. If you guys could go ahead and bust out that emote, that'd be great. Why do I have a chest for sticks? All right. Buck up, my dude. It's just really not that big of a deal. It's not, but I'm still allowed to be sad. Blue box in your inventory. This guy, that's a concrete. That's concrete, homie. Don't you forget about me. I'm about it. All right, I'm going to end the stream. You guys are amazing, right? Broken with the 5 months. Blue Jay flies with the 2 months. Jedi's Trek. Park Snip. You guys are awesome. I have one random block because I was digging through through this here. I had to dig to get out of like here or something. Man, all right, guys, thanks for sticking around. I will see you tomorrow. It's a little bit up in the air on what I'm going to be doing or what time I'm going to be doing it. Right now, I have a 2 o'clock for Hermitcraft. We'll see if that's what I'm going to do. There's a chance I might be doing a collab with Mr. Dr. Professor Dippledop. We'll have to see how that plays out. Don't know just yet. We're going to find somebody to raid here. Don't you? What? Look at this. I'm going to send you guys on over to the King Jevin. Say hello to Jevin. Say what's up, how about it? We're going to start that raid. Go say hello to Jev. And see if you can make him smile. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks. I know I've been gone a while, but thanks for being here today. And I'll see you when I see you. And until I see you, I think you guys know the drill. Please be good to each other. Oh, spicy jerky. I got to do it fast. It's going to rate him in 1 minute and 12 seconds. All right, hold on. Let's grab a bite. This is the spicy jerky. Ooh, there we go. Okay, this is the real deal. Boy, we're really doing this at the tail end. Are you guys ready for greatness? It has instant kick. Instant. Boom. We're doing one bite. This is like the hot ones challenge. It's no joke. It's no joke. Say hello. Don't touch your eyes. Say hello to Jevin. See you guys later. Thank you.
But I was responsible. I didn't get Blizzard.